start stream, and I was not ready to start streaming. このひんなこさん初息にどうもおやつと水とストレッチもありがとう。Oh, Kujo, thank you for getting the back seating. Hold on, let me fix my chair. Nya. 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 Okay. Nice snack. I'll hydrate. I'll stretch. I'll set the mic. And then I Andes no mint chocolate いただくよ、このひんなこさん. I'll eat an Andes mint chocolate as a snack, and then I'll stretch as I eat. I love that intro. Thank you. Courtesy of, do I have it? I should probably make a credits page. I should probably do that. One of my mods, Hawk Whisper, made it for me. The music, at least. The visuals, me, because I'm a cheapskate, but Hawk made the music for me. Chocolate and stretching and you, PK Rocky. Now I'll stretch. Morning stretch and water keeps the doctor awake. Yup, yup. Alfort じゃなくてアンですよ。アメリカのチョコです。ミントチョコ。Okay. I've stretched. I'm gonna hydrate again. What was I gonna do? I feel like I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, so the opening is the Traverse Town theme from Kingdom Hearts, but Hawk made his own like sort of like lo-fi version of it. I've always wanted to try doing simple animations to pair it with. So I have the opening screen and the ending screen of my oh, my brain is not awake right now. Oh, that's not good. Water. That's what I do. Okay. But yeah, I thought it'd be cute to have like a simple, so like for the opening while the music is going, just like have a little Hakuto and like vibing on like a chair, just like sort of rocking back and forth, like yeah, we're about to start, yeah, you know. Or maybe keep the hydrangea thing, and like every now and then like my head pops out from the hydrangea and then goes back into hiding. I thought that'd be fine. And then for the ending, so Hawk did make a Twilight Town version. The problem is it's a little long, but Hawk did make a Twilight Town version for me, and I tried doing like a little storybook animation. Animating in Krita is very heavy. Like I think it's already at 10 gigs, even though it's only like barely anything of an animation. All it does is like, it says the end, and then some crows pop up, it's a sunset, and then it's sort of like that stop motion-y type animation where it goes down, I'm at a tree and zoom in. All of that is already like 10 gigs, and I'm like, dang, animation is hard. So I might scratch that and just do a simple, like, a little walk cycle of me, just have me walking through, and then in the background I could just have some like previous games that I enjoyed sort of float on by in the sky, because that's what we do in anime endings. We're always just walking towards the sunset and all our friends are floating by. It was some ideas I had. When will I do it? I don't know. I'm a huge geek of Kingdom Hearts. I played all the games. I'm looking to buy 1x1 size. Oh, like a life-size Keyblade? I have no interest. I should probably focus on that. Yeah, I haven't changed my scenes at all. Also, I don't know why the transition I have now is kind of laggy, and I don't know why. I think it's an OBS thing. But yeah, I've been thinking of upgrading some stuff for a while now, but there's a lot of things. Like I like shifted over to using a new platform for merch, for example. So I've been working on that, and then I made a little hyperlinky image for that, a little cursed Haku face for that. So I think the next thing, I think I do want to change my header. The header I have for my my Twitch page and YouTube. It's all the same. It's just like a sort of a free hydrangea, like simplified illustration. But I should probably make my own. I'm just stealing your eyes right now. Don't steal! No! Okay, I don't think I have to worry about treasure chests respawning then, because they're already open. Your Mog is nice. Wait, what's your name, Mog? What's your name, Mog? Moku! Yeah, Moku is pretty nice, huh? Moku is pretty nice, yeah? Dance is over. It is peanut butter time. Wait, wrong line. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly time. I'll stop. What was I gonna say? Peanut butter. Nope, I don't remember. You know what? I have an excuse. It is raining very hard today, so my brain is gone. My brain is like the Wicked Witch of the West, because I don't remember which one she is. But yeah, when it rains, my brain melts. I hear bones aching. Is that how bones sound when they ache? Mug? Oh, the mug! Yeah, it's nice. I appreciate it. I was able to, so one of the reasons why I moved on, oh, Zero Bebop. I don't know if you're interested, but I guess to anyone who's interested in, you know, making their own merch, Streamlabs does offer its own, like, integrated, like, easy version to, like, set up, an easy, like, merch thing. Like, you basically set up the design, they'll take a cut, but you know, you still get a cut of the profits, but Streamlabs will take a portion. I did switch over, so there's one called Fourth Wall that has a better variety. For example, Streamlabs offer mugs, and I thought they were cute. I mean, it's like simple stuff, right? I thought, you know, the mugs are cute, so I made the little smug, right, with my smug face on it on the mug. So by comparison, Fourth Wall offers mugs, but they offer it in 3 different sizes. Whereas Streamlabs only offers one size, and if you want a bigger, they have one other size, but it's a completely different product, so you have to list it as a separate product instead of having it one product and you can choose which size you want. So if you want, I'd say for me, since I'm a slow learner, Streamlabs is a great start because it is a more simplified, straightforward way to start, like, designing stuff like t-shirts, or they did cut out a lot of their products, like they got rid of a lot of things. So I had a hoodie that got discontinued, like the actual, like, hoodie, not my product, but like Streamlabs just doesn't do that hoodie anymore. They had keychains, they also quit doing that. They had water bottles, and Streamlabs also quit doing that. So they started dropping a lot of products, which is why I thought, you know what, I'll try seeking out other platforms. So I like how Fourth Wall works. There's a bit more freedom in customizing how the storefront looks, and there's more options as well that seem more, like with t-shirts, for example. Fourth Wall provides more options for, like, how much the print covers, so you can put prints on sleeves and on the back, whereas Streamlabs was just on the front, and it was a much smaller space. And Fourth Wall also provides, like, more variety, so not only just Gildan, but they also have, like, Bella Canvas and whatnot. So there's I'd say Fourth Wall has more availability. I'm pretty dumb as well, don't worry. It took me so long, and a lot of people helped me figure out how streaming things work. Yes! I started streaming, I was streaming directly from my PlayStation 4 console. And I had people help me out figure out OBS. OBS was quite the learning curve, you know, with the scenes and the sources, like someone just walked me through it. So I really do appreciate people helping me with that. Like, if I'm quite honest, like, if I had to start over on OBS and set everything back up again, I don't know if I'd remember how to do everything. I think I would. I'm like, all right, I need to find all the sources for, like, the chat on screen overlay, I mean, my PNG, and then the game and whatnot. It's probably doable. It's just that, Because I use OBS, but I do use Streamlabs for the chat overlay and for Cloudbot. So like for the quotes. So just some fun things. So like, let me quote like that. So that I use Streamlabs. That's not a great example, Streamlabs. Why'd you use that quote? Why'd you use that quote, Streamlabs? But yeah, Streamlabs does have fun stuff like that, but I don't actually use Streamlabs to stream from. I use OBS. Give me the leather merch now. I don't have, so I am very slow on the uptake. So some things that are different that Streamlabs have that Fourth Wall doesn't. So Streamlabs, I did sort of like the monthly t-shirts where I'd have a different t-shirt every month. Just, you know, a March t-shirt, an April t-shirt. Fourth Wall does not have like that limited time like setup. So I'd have to like manually, like once March is over, I'd have to like manually go in and hide the t-shirt and then upload the new like April t-shirt, for example. So I haven't done that just because, I mean, I keep forgetting a lot of things have been happening and I'm so used to Streamlabs automatically doing that for me, but now I have to do that manually. So there are some differences with that. But yeah, I mean, I think I'm pretty set on this new, especially some of the limitations of Streamlabs. Like they didn't have a lot of good long sleeve t-shirt options. All the long sleeve t-shirts, the prints would only be on like the chest corner, like that breast pocket size. It would only be that. So that's another reason why I moved over to Fourth Wall, because I'm like, I want to expand some of the apparel I have. OBS is better. That's what I've heard. A bit of a learning curve, but I have heard OBS is more flexible. I do like, so OBS has this new interface right now. It's such a small thing, but like with the audio mixer, they have things clearly labeled with like active or global. So like across scenes, like these are the audio sources that are global, which is really cool. But they also have a thing where you can now buy the mute and unmute option. There's now a headset option, and that's where you can toggle the monitoring output, whereas before you had to right click and advanced properties and monitor output off or monitor input, whatever, all that thing. It's easily like toggled now in OBS, which I do appreciate. Things are nice. The transition, on the other hand, the scene transition, what was it called, the Stinger transition, that's what it's called. Something about it is lagging. I don't know if it's the computer's fault or if it's my fault. Nope, I can't read that. But yeah, this was a fun chat. Zero Bebop, you make me realize, yeah, I gotta get on top of it. There's quite a few things I need to get on. I mean, I think most definitely the header. I should make my own header as like a little background display for my YouTubes and the Twitch. Taiko Denka no kyoka nai kata o hikitori kudasai. If you don't have permission, please refer. Oh wait, sorry, this is the throne room. We need to go to the meeting room. The change of scenes is because never the streamer's fault, always the computers, yeah. I want to say it's OBS's fault because I had a very specific problem with my Stinger transition. So it was always from this current scene going to the intermission screen. It would be very laggy, but it would be completely fine elsewhere. But now after the recent OBS update where they have like, you know, the monitoring toggle accessible and such, the transition just lags like ever so slightly. So like my transition is like my little Hakuto dragging a curtain across, but because it lags for like maybe 0.3 seconds, you can see the transitioning happen like right as the curtain is about to fully close. You see the scene already changing in the background. Like you'll see the hydrangeas from my intro like starting soon screen, but then you'll see briefly it changed to this screen before the curtain's fully drawn. So the timing is off now. So I don't know if that's an OBS thing, so I'd have to play with it. I could probably try making this scene transition happen a little later and see if that helps. But yeah, it's a lot of things. So I gotta get my header set. Since it's something I've been wanting to do for a long time, I gotta maybe start considering the man, words. The animation, like for the opening and closing, the ending and the starting soon screen, make some cute animations to go with the music I have. And what was the other thing? Oh, right. Probably the easiest thing I could do. I don't have a credits page on my about page, which is bad. I do credits, so on my little Twitter and YouTube, like the pinned video, that's like my introduction to me. I do, you know, credit Hawk there, because he also helped with like the little bubble background I have for my just chatting screen and such. So I should make a little credit box to credit Hawk for the music and the just chatting background. Has to do that. Probably credit myself for the art if anyone's curious, and then for the intro, also credit Umitsuki Shell for making that intro song. I need to do that. I need to properly put credit where credit is due. No, thank you. Now I realize I'm lagging so much. Nah, it's all a very slow process. I've been streaming for what? A little over 5 years now, and I'm still like not completely set up. Everything's not pristine, but it's a work in progress. The Resolution 13 VP is such a nice detail. I like it so much. Yeah, so it took me like 20 billion years to figure out what VIP was. But the thing about VIP, I thought it would make it seem more interesting if I had it a limit. So like I limit to only 13 people could have VIP, and if someone else like redeems the VIP channel point, then whoever's at 13 gets Shioned. They get bumped out, cease to exist, and then the new person gets put at number 1. So then it puts a limit, because VIP helps bypass things like slow mode or emotes only chat. And slow mode is for me, it's like there for me. So like if everyone eventually gets VIP, if I have 50 people on VIP, it kind of defeats the purpose of slow mode, which is a limitation on me for yapping too much. It's not chat's fault, it's on me. So I thought, you know what, maybe it's a fun idea to make it a 13 limitation. Do I have 67 subs right now? Do I? That's a lot, do I? No, I don't, do I? I don't know where to check. I've been streaming for 4 months, so I'm a toddler when it comes to this. Take your time, take your time. I'd say baby steps. I said baby steps. Do what you want to do. Just, Here's one thing I'll say that I did wrong, now that I'm thinking about it. I think adding credits to an about page, if you ever had like, if you're using something on your stream, like for example, the music I'm using is by Hawk Whisper. I should have credited that long ago. So that is a failure on my part. I think crediting people is important. So I really do need to get on top of that, because I think also that helps connect people. Like if someone else wants music done, they can reach out to Hawk and be like, hey. I don't know if Hawk is doing commissions though. He is solely doing it for funsies. So I don't know about that. Shion is crazy. Am I wrong though? 0-bit ooh. Ooh, ooh. 24 and hate computers. You know, computers are a complicated thing, so I don't blame you. Also, Poncho Smith, were you doing Okami? Are you still on Okami? Poncho Smith, you are! How is Okami? Are you winning, son? Are you winning, son? Computers are dumb. My computer is starting to act dumb. I will say, I will take responsibility for that. I have not done laptop maintenance in the 5 years I've owned this laptop. I think it's been about 5 years since I bought this laptop. So no, from what I've heard, yes, you gotta clean it, you know, open it up, redo the thermal paste, you know, do some delicate dusting, remove the dust, vacuum the fans or whatnot. I don't trust myself to do that, so I haven't done it yet. And you're not wrong. I'm not wrong. Computerant. Bjorkenfork, you're correct. Computerant. Put that on the t-shirt. Bjorkenfork, put that on the t-shirt. Computerant. Just in big words, big fancy like gothic letters. Computerant. got a little more further. This was Okami stream number 5. Nice. Do I own Okami now that I think about it? I think I have an Okami game. Maybe PS4, PS3, I can't remember. I've never played it though. I've never played it. I could have sworn I bought Okami, did I? I've been on this Final Fantasy Kingdom Hearts marathon for so long that any game I've bought during this marathon, I just don't remember if I bought it or not. I decided to pick up Kingdom Hearts 3 again and play the DLC. I'm getting absolutely destroyed. I should probably get to the DLC someday. It's just that the DLC costs money. I am salty that the Kingdom Hearts all-in-one package does not include the DLC. I do think that's ridiculous, but yeah, it is what it is. Someday, once I get some money. I have my current laptop for over 2 years. I do okay if I dust it like twice a year. Yeah, I don't even do that. I haven't cleaned it once. I got sent a video that is a very, like, for my exact laptop model, how to disassemble it, do the thermal repaste and dusting and whatnot. I haven't even done that. I really just don't trust myself. If there was someone who knows what they're talking about, what they're doing, like watching over me and instructing me as I do it, if I could have someone do that for me a couple times, then I'd probably be more comfortable doing it by myself. But because I'd be doing it blind, I don't trust myself. I had it on Wii, which was a mistake. Is the Wii that bad? Okami HD goes on sale pretty often. You might grab it already. I think I have physical. I'm a physical girly. I get into fights. That's not what I mean. Like, I like physical copies of games, so I'm pretty sure I might have a physical copy somewhere. Going against Orc 13 is not fun. I get one shot. It's hard to read their moves. See, you're braver than me, Zero Bebop, because I don't do like critical mode EXP, like 0 EXP critical mastery mode. I don't do that. I've always played Kingdom Hearts on like standard mode. I think I played Kingdom Hearts 2 once on the hard difficulty, and I was like, yeah, just that one time is fun. I got bragging rights for defeating Sephiroth in master mode, and other than that, I'm like, I'm good. I don't ever need to do this ever again. It hurts my feelings. It's so stressful. Never eat thermal paste or regular paste for that matter. But what if it's chocolate paste? Like the things that you put in like a little like thing and like you decorate cake with it. What if it's that? It's so aggressive, yes. Let's get physical, physical. Ah. The Wii version of Okami was really janky, even though it seemed like it would work. It's a good thing the only game I have for my Wii is Smash Bros. It's a good thing, right? Lingering Will is a true flex for Kingdom Hearts players. See, I had Kingdom Hearts on the PS2. So I actually didn't play, I didn't even know Lingering Will existed until I played it this time round, since I got the all-in-one package for the PS4. So I didn't know about all these extra bosses because the final, like the Kingdom Hearts 1 like remix or whatever never came out for the PS2 in like, you know, outside of Japan. It was like a Japan only, and then they released it for PS3, I think. But I didn't realize it was something different. I thought, oh, it's just Kingdom Hearts 2. Yeah, I already have it on PS2, whatever. But yes, I actually didn't know about it until I played it. All right, we got into the meeting room. I will continue with y'all can keep chatting. I'll get to it eventually, but I'll start reading up on the game. Dareda no Osan wa? Who is this old man? My first one, Okami, was on PS2, so I've always struggled. I've always used standard controls. No waggle. No waggle indeed. Who's this old man? Shido Taiko Dono? That's not Denka. What is that? I think that's Taiko Dono, maybe. Shido Taiko Dono da Soja. It seems like that is the Grand Duke Sid. As per usual, you're quite rude, Ribbit. As per usual, you're a rude man. You want to say ribbit so bad. Dude, he wants to say ribbit so bad. Hey, old man, it seems like you still got your frog knees stuck to you, huh? Silence, ribbit! This ain't good. まあよい。その話をするために皆を呼んだのではない。 Well, no matter. I did not call upon you all to talk about that. 私がクジャと取られたことを囚われていた間に聞いた話を皆さんにお伝えするためにお集まりいただいたのです。I've gathered you all to discuss what stories I've heard while I was under Kuja's confinement? Yeah, confinement. やつの候補let's pretend that's 候補の手がかりになるやるもしれん。しっかり聞いておくのよかろう。It could be a lead to where his whereabouts are. Please listen carefully. Listen up. まだ姫様が見ておりませんの。I do not see the princesses with us yet. 今度は自分が探してくるであります。I in turn will go look for her. そうそう、I think. わしはそうそう、3号機の。I know it's construction がかかるブルーナルシスを使用することになろう。Okay, fine. I'm so mad that I can't read it. We're already here. The rain is. I think I'm more frustrated today because the rain. The rain has melted my brain, so I think I'm less patient today. I am so frustrated. I already can't read all this. わしは早速3号機の建造 That's the word にかかるブルーナルシスを使用することになろう。I'll immediately begin using the blue narcissus to construct airship number 3. Your voice is always relaxing. Well, thank you, Zero Bebop. I'm sure my voice is relaxing when I'm not Sequina going like, I want to eat frogs! Or when I'm not getting surprised by raids from Poncho Smith, where I just don't go, ooh! I'll say I've been enjoying your streams of this game in full lurk mode for the past week or more. I've accompanied me and sleep very nicely. Wait! It's a sleep accompaniment! That means I haven't been giving you this. Hold on. That's not how you spell your name. I need to... Okay, I'm gonna preemptively do this then. So when you do sleep, have delicious fried chicken dreams. If you're using my delicious voice to lull you to a nice hazy sleep, then you gotta make sure you got them fried chicken dreams. Tatsun, thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. But yeah, I appreciate the lurk. I always appreciate lurks. If my delicate voice can lightly Tinkerbell you to sleep, whatever that means. I was trying to think of a word for dance, and then I said tinker, and I'm like, nope, that's not right. Oh well, Tinkerbell you to sleep. There we go. I remember the sushi one from last time. Did I bless your dreams last time? Did I? See, in my, chopped liver brain of memory, that doesn't make sense. In my chop suey of a memory, maybe that makes more sense. In my garbage peanut-sized memory, I don't remember blessing your dreams. I've always blessed like Adrian, I blessed Tatsan. I have regulars when it comes to sleep. People be like, all right, I'm heading off to bed because just time of day, how it works. You know, a lot of people go to sleep at this time of day. I don't remember blessing your dreams. Oh no. I can't send messages fast enough. Okay, that's my fault. That's my fault. It's because I yap too much. So what's the word? I enacted, there we go. I enacted the slow mode 30-second law because I might have told this story before, but when I started Final Fantasy VII, it took me 3.5 hours to get to the very first save point. That's how bad the yapping was. I think I always use that as an example. I've probably done worse before, but yeah, I'm like, oh, I do not have any self-control when it comes to yapping, which is why I put the 30-second thing on. So like chat is a lot slower, but that's so that I don't go into full yap mode for 20 billion hours. I haven't really been able to sleep with a laptop running a stream lately because the Wi-Fi in my apartment has kind of been dead for weeks. Oh no! I can still stream because I run cable to my laptop on Fiberbox, which I do for streams and for stable frame rate. Yeah, I do that too. That was the first thing I heard that was recommended, that you should Ethernet your connection for stream. So I do that too. I was not the recipient of sushi. I just remember someone else getting it. Ah, okay. I was about to beat myself up. I'm like, I blessed your dreams before. How do I not remember this? I mean, listen, let it be known. Hakuto's memory is not her strong suit. That's not my strong point. My strong point is I yap a lot, which may or may not be a strong point. But I yap a lot. Memory, nah. Remembering things, literacy, able to read words. Oh. Anyways, what do you say? I'm gonna make the blue. Yeah, I read this. Listen to the rest of the story from Hilda, please. Hilda, Hilda, I'm counting on you. I still don't like you, sir. You didn't do a full apology to Hilda for cheating. Just saying. Goodbye. で、クジャから聞いたっていうのは一体どんな話なんだ? So you said you heard something from Kuja, but what on earth did you hear from him?
にわかには信じがたい部分もあるのですが、ひとまず聞いてください。Some parts may seem unbelievable, but please listen to my story till the very end. This is my story.
Please listen to it. Whatever Titus says, this is my story. Yeah.
クジはこの世界を使用して巨大な力を手にしようと組んでいるようです。It seems like Kuja plans to acquire a terrible power by using this world.
巨大な力、そんなもんEte? Yeah, Ete! Okay, I was about to reach for the app. Ete, I think it's Ete. どうしようってんだ? A terrible power? What's he gonna do with something like that?
わかりません。それにクジャはこの世界の人間ではないらしいのです。
That woke Salamander up. He was just leaning over there being cool, and now he's like at full alert. Like, what? So, Final Fantasy IX is an isekai story. Got it.
I do not know. Furthermore, Kuja is actually not a person of this world.
なんだって? What'd you say?
我々の住むこの世界はガイアと呼ばれていますが、Our world is called Gaia and it's the world we live in. However, クジは自分の生まれた世界のことをテラを呼んでいました。Kuja called his own world Terra.
異世界、テラか。A different world, Terra, huh? They said it, isekai. Oh, wait. What did that say? I accidentally hit circle. Oh. Okay, active time event then. Baku! I think you'd be a better match for Hilda, just saying.
この辺の九州はどんな感じなんだ?
No, that's not Kyushu. Is that Fukkatsu? Fukkatsu? Imagine remembering things. Couldn't be me. Psh. Imagine having a memory bank inside your brain. What a waste of space. Why would I bother remembering things when my brain could be solely focused on food? この辺の 修復はどんな感じなんだ? How's the progress on the restoration in these parts, eh? I started streaming way more often since we got the fiber box installed here. Had it for a couple years now. Nice. Oh, reskin. Ryokai desu, game-san. Boop. Come on. There you go. Sometimes trigger fire takes a while to respond. And then 10 minutes. なかなか終われないずら。壊れ方がひどかったずらよ。Oh, that's not the voice. なかなか終われないずら。壊れ方ひどかったずらよ。There's no end to it. It's damaged pretty badly, ずら。シナさんの言う通りです。少しずつ直していくしかないっす。It's just as Mr. Shina said. We just have to fix it bit by bit. やってもギリがねえでよ。Even no matter how much we fix, there's no end to it よ。高いところばっかりでたまにはあってほしいでよ。 I actually can't read that. Okay.
Deyo? Eyo?
I like doing these guys' lines. They have a cute way of talking.
They go like 欲しいでよ。高いところばかりでたまには変わってほしいでよ。I'm always at the high places. Wish someone could switch places with me sometimes, yo.
なかなかそう簡単にはいかねえってことが
I'm seeing now that this isn't something that will be easily fixed, eh? What about? Oh, that's.
ここにもおられないとは。To think she is also not in this location. 姫様、いずこ。Where is my princess?
おい何やってんだ Hey, what's up?
なんだ貴様か Ah, it's you.
Steiner, can you stop saying Kisama? Like, chill? Like, the Tantalus group has helped honestly more times than you have helped. What is it with you?
別に何でもないのである。貴様こそ集めて何をしておるんだ。
I'm not doing anything. Moreover, what are a bunch of jerks like you doing gathering here? Hey, this is our house.
おっさんそんな言い方はねえだろ Hey old man, that's not a way to talk, eh?
That's not a nice way to talk.
劇場で元に戻すための相談をしていただけずら
We were just discussing how to basically repair the theater. Oh, Gekijo Machika. Sorry, I thought he was talking about the ship. We were just discussing how to return the theater district back to its former glory.
そうでよ。
Yeah, yo.
なんか俺たちのことを違いしてないっすか？誤解してないっすか？ Aren't you having misconception about us? 知ってるでよ。Yeah, you are, yo.
こいつの言う通りだぜ It's just as he's got said おめえの方こそそんな悩んだ面して何でもねえわけじゃねえだろ
I mean, you on the other hand, you have such a worried look on your face, so you saying it's nothing is not right, yeah?
Something's bugging you なんだったら話を聞いてやるぜ Hey, if you want, I'll listen to your worries, huh?
その言葉信じてよいのだろうな。
Those words, I can believe it, right? Baku's better than me. I'll say that. Baku's a better man than me. I would leave him, but okay.
I can believe your words, yeah?
俺たちは嘘をつくのは嫌だからな We don't like lying
実は姫様が後方不明なんだ。
Oh, I think that's Yukue. That's how Yukue is spelled? I'm not gonna confirm it, but I'm pretty sure it's Yukue. Okay.
実は姫様が行方不明なのだ。You see, the princess is missing currently. 城の中には見当たらなかったので、町のおられるかと思ってたのが。
She wasn't in the castle, so I thought she was maybe walking about town.
However,
この町の
Ooh, I can't read that. Let's see.
俺たちが探した方が早く
Wait, what? Oh, it didn't catch it. Never mind. I was like, wait, I could read that. Was it? Okay, it just didn't catch the kanji.
この町の不慣れなおめえが探すより俺たちが探した方が早く確実ってもんだ
It's faster, more reliable for us to search for it than you, who's unfamiliar with the city, to search.
不慣れ
Huh? 不慣れ nareru. Okay, so that's the kanji for nareru and funare, so unused to. Okay, gotcha.
しかし、however,
ここ俺たち
庭? I think that's Niwa.
俺たちの庭みたいもんだ俺たちに任せとけ
This place is like our backyard. Leave it to us, okay?
いいかおめえらしっかり探すんだぞ
Listen up, you all. Head out and search.
いや、かたじけない。You have my gratitude.
いいってことで Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Forget about it. Yeah.
Hilda, okay.
テラとこの世界は熱く島
Nope, can't read that. What is that?
テラとこの世界は輝く島と呼ばれる場所で結ばれているようです。It seems that Terra and this world are connected by a place called the Sparkling Island.
クジャがどこに逃げたかはわからねえけど、そこへ行けばなんとかなるかもな。I don't know where Kuja ran away to, but maybe we'll figure something out if we go to that place then.
ですが輝く島からそのままテラへは行けないようです。However, it seems that you can't go to Terra from that sparkling island.
そりゃそうさ。そんなに世の中甘くないぜ。Yeah, well, duh, the world isn't that easy. それだったら、今頃誰でもその別世界を知ってるじゃねえか。But even more so, right now, someone out there probably knows about that other world. じゃあどうすればいいんだよ。Oh, did I misread that? Maybe he says no one knows about that other world right now, probably. I must have misread that. じゃあどうすればいいんだ Then what should we do?
この話はまだ続きがあります。There's still a continuation with this story. 2つの世界をつないでいる場所は封印されているらしいのですが、封印を解く鍵はなる場所があるとも言ってました。The place that connects the two worlds is currently being sealed, however. There is a place. He said there is a place that
serves as a key to undo the seal. Okay.
それはどこなんだ Where is that place?
忘れさ
Oh, the forgotten continent. I know it's a forgotten continent. I just forgot how to read that.
忘れ去られた大陸の北にある工場だとクジャは言っていました。クジャ said it was in an ancient castle located to the north of the forgotten continent.
I know that place. I decided not to go there because I thought it was definitely somewhere I'd go later when I was chocoboing about.
忘れ去られた大陸の工場については冒険家だったイプセンの
Darn it. I was like, yeah, I read that. Bokenka, yeah, and then Ibsen, and oh, can't read. Okay.
イプソンの検問録に残っています。Regarding the ancient castle of the forgotten continent, there are records in the travelogue of the adventurer Ibsen. それによれば深い崖
Is that gake? Would fukai work with gake as an adjective? That doesn't. It is gake. Okay, I didn't know you could describe cliffs as fukai. I usually see used for like deep, as in like deep sea, not as like deep cliffs like this. Okay.
それによれば深い崖のために探索を断念したと記されていたように記憶しております。According to the records, it said that they abandoned exploration due to the deep cliffs.
Sorry for the stutter, but the face is over. What's up, Chrono? Thank you for the funny bitty bits. We got Hilda back.
いずれにしても忘れされた大陸そのものがあんまり知られていないので何とも言えませんが In the first place, there's not much known about the forgotten continent, so I can't say much about it. とりあえずこの工場の名がないのでイプソンの工場と呼ぶことにしておきます。For now, the ancient castle does not have a name, so for now I will call it the ancient castle of Ipsen.
Ipsen no Kojo. Well, it's like Ipsen's ancient castle. That's what it should. Ipsen no Kojo ka. まあ確かにこの大陸以外の場所はあんまり知られてねえからな。Well, it is true that outside of the out of the continent, there's not much known about it. So, another one? Come on, another one? I forgot she came back. You should have seen me yesterday, Chrono. I was raging a bit because Sid gave such a non-apology to Hilda. I'm like, Hilda, dump Sid and go like hook up with Baku or something. Sid is kind of a jerk. He has character, I'll say that. So he has character. You know, there's more to him. So I like him more than the Final Fantasy VIII one. But the Sid in Final Fantasy IX, after that whole non-apology he gave to Hilda, I'm like, you're making Sid from Final Fantasy VII look like a saint. You're way past where I've been recently. It'd be great if she turned Sid back into a human, but it's really guess part. Meet you at the end of time. Yes, you do have that mustache. How is the work going? Oh, Taiko-san じゃなかですか。ついに人間の姿に戻られたのですね。Oh, isn't it the Grand Duke? It seems you finally returned to your human form. これで本格的に建造に取り掛かれるんだ。Yes, with this I can throw myself fully into the construction. Oh, weird angle. Okay, this is new. 建造の方は2号の半... Well, I can't read that. He was trying to recreate the epoch. Yeah. Travel through time. Let's see. 現在の方は2号の反省を生かして基幹部分まではほぼ完了しております。Regarding the construction, we have learned from the mistakes of number 2, and the engine section is almost complete. あとは can't read that. 船体船体 that might be 船体部分 which would be what, the whole? Yeah, that's a あとは船体部分ですね。これが思ったより難航しています。Now it's just all that's left is the whole. This is proving more difficult than expected. その船体部分じゃがブルーナルシスズから流用しようと思うんじゃ。With regards to the whole, I've been thinking using the blue narcissus as a base. それはまたどうしてですか? Why would you do that? 実際の乗ってみた分かったのじゃが、船体そのものの出来が実に良くてな。After I wrote it myself, I realized that the whole of that ship is quite of a marvelous make. まあ理由はそれだけではない。完成を急がなければならない事情もあるのじゃ。Well, that's not the only reason. We're now under circumstances where we have to finish building this ship as fast as possible. I cannot read that! Let's try again. 設計図はわしの頭の中に出来上がっておる。わしの指示通りにやれば難しいことではない。The blueprint is already in my head. If you just follow my instructions, it won't be difficult. You could have done this when you were an Oklop or a frog. You were all complaining like, yeah, it's hard to like move with these bug hands and these frog hands. And now that you're human, you're like, all right, so I'm gonna give instructions and just follow my instructions. Like, dude, you could have done that as a frog. You did not have to be human. You're just being a nincompoop. Okay. 早速準備に取り掛かるのじゃ。Immediately get into make way for preparations. 了解ですたい。Roger, Roger. Boo! Boo! All right, let me catch up with chat. Did you do more than one of the endings? No, I just did the one ending. Well, okay, I did get one ending just because I was curious. I went to the bucket once and realized it was immediate. So I actually didn't follow up with the ending.
Well, when you go to that in-between world and use the bucket, it can take you straight to the final boss fight. So once I realized that, I did just restart and be like, okay, now that I know what the bucket is, I'm not gonna do it. So I only got the one ending. We're all traveling through time. If you think about it, we're traveling to the future at the speed of time. The Galaxy Express 39 is a never-ending journey, a never-ending journey. A journey to the stars. How you doing, La Exaggerate? How you doing? How you doing? To be fair, while he was transferring the English version, his complaint was his mind wasn't the same anymore. And the Japanese version, he was just complaining that he can't work the same as a human. Like it made it seem like it was because he was just like he can't do the same like physical labor as Frog or Bug. He was too busy licking his own eyes or something. Yeah, something like that. Whatever frogs and bugs do. The bucket is key to most of the endings. Gotcha. Yeah, I figured like you can just head to the final boss via the bucket whenever you want. I'm doing okay. I lost my streak again. RIP and rip in pieces. 15 stream streak. If it makes you feel better, I'm gonna put Metal Gear Chrono on blast. Metal Gear Chrono was close to a 100-day streak. And then the seasonal allergies started. And it started melting his face, like that scene from Raiders of the Lost Ark in Indiana Jones. Yeah. Basically, Paulin did that to Metal Gear Chrono, and he lost his almost 100-day streak, so... Yeah. Yeah, you were pretty close to 100, I think, Chrono. So if it makes you feel better, at least you're not Chrono. Sorry getting exhausted and trying to go to work early, too. It was awful. Yeah. Bad timing with all of that. Going to work early, like, you know, you just have stuff going on happening at work. Because spring, sometimes a lot of new projects happen in the springtime. But if you have spring allergies, it's like, now's not the time to start new projects. My face is melting. Oh!
私が聞いた話は以上です。That is all of the story I've heard. イプセンの工場に行けば何かわかるかもしれません。If you go to Ipsen's ancient castle, you might be able to understand something.
でも、どうやってクジャからそんなこと聞き出したの？ But how did you get all that info from Kuja?
私は一度も聞き出してはいませんよ。あの男おしゃべりでしたからね。
After I talked as Echo, I'm like, oh wait, I remember the voice I did for Hilda. It was a little higher.
I didn't ask Kuja anything. That man just talked, blabbed whatever he wanted to. 喋っているうちにどんどん自分の言葉に減っていって、the more he talked, the less I talked. 私が問題をするまでもなくあれこれと話してくれるのです。Without me asking a single question, he told me this and that.
Yeah, like a true musical theater kid. Just endlessly blah 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 blah.
それに私に話したところで自分の目的の果たす上では関係ないと思ってたのでしょう。Plus, he probably thought I had nothing to do with achieving his goal, which is why he just blabbed everything to me.
確かにまともに戦うことになれば俺たちくらいの力では足元足元にも No, I can't read that. I can't read. Reading is dumb. 確かにまともに戦うことになれば俺たち That is 俺たちくらいの力で足元には及ばないだろうさ Certainly if we were to fight him head on, our strength wouldn't even come close to him.
でもクジャだけは絶対に許せないんだ。僕の仲間たちの命をもてあそぶなんて。But I can never forgive Kuja. He played with my friends' lives.
とりあえず目的地は決まったな Well, either way, our destination is decided, yeah. 問題はどうやってそこに行くかだな The problem is, how will we even get there, though? ブルーナルシスが3号機に使われる以上3号機の完成を待つしかないか Until the Blue Narcissus since the Blue Narcissus is being used for the airship number 3, I guess we just have to wait for the airship to be finished, huh?
時短一大事である The Dane is important
なんだよさん今度は何なんだ What's up old man? What is it this time? リンデブルーム城を探してみたが姫様の見つからないである。I looked everywhere in Lindenbloom, but I cannot find the princess. タンタラスの連中にも手伝ってもらったのであるが I had the punks at Tantalus help, but even then
リンデブルームにいない She's not in Lindblom. じゃあ行き先は一つだな。Then there's only one destination.
心当たりがあるのであるか You have an idea of where she might be?
まあね、yeah.
She went back to Alexandria, didn't she? If she did, I'm a bit mad.
みんなリンデブルームで待ってくれよ。すぐに連れて戻ってくるさ。Everyone please wait here in Lindblom. I'll bring her back right away.
Or maybe she's probably on top of... Well, Steiner would have checked, so she can't possibly be on top of the castle, right? Of Lindblom?
ほら、どこ行くぞら。Hey, where are you going, ズラ？
ショットガンを探しに行くの決まってるでよ。Duh, we're looking for shotgun, yo. それとも他に探し人でもいるでよ。Or are you saying you have other people you want to look for, yo?
なあ、似てるぞら。そっちもそうで。もうすでに探したずらよ。What are you saying? We already searched over there, ずら。まだ探してないところを探すずら。We're gonna look in areas we haven't searched, ずら。
シナは人使いが...
Oh. What's up with his way of using people?
Hey, freak, go!
Arai,
You're
maybe.
going
Arai, do you?
nowhere. I
I got you for 3 minutes.
3
3 minutes of wait time.
Shina is kind of rough with handling people, yeah? Yo, まったくでよ。Well done, yo.
Okay, I just wanted to complete that dialogue. Oh, hey, we are back in Alexandria. Oh, doobie. Okay, I'll stop the dialogue there since we're in ad break. Let me go get like a bug bite medicine. My face is like crazy itchy right now. Let me go get that fixed. It stings! Probably because I've been scratching it this whole time. Ow! I brought the medicine with me, so I'm not going back and forth, because it's probably not the end of the itchiness. Spring has sprung. Oh, I should have thrown away my trash while I was at it. Hold on, let me go throw my trash.
Tina, you fat lard, come get some dinner.
Oh, a snack? I just sat down, Chrono. Okay, fine. I'll snack and I'll hydrate since you insist that I get some num-nums. I'll get a Rice Krispie. How about that?
My
I'm
back.
technically stretching to grab my Rice Krispie. Does that count? Okay. Great. So thank you for the stretch. Oh, we doing music box too? I've been meaning to get the audio clip of... Who was it? Was it Brad Pitt that said that in the movie? What's in the box? I've been meaning to get a audio alert for that one too. Okay, snack time. Oh. Okay, I snacked on a Rice Krispie. I hydrated, I stretched. You got box number 7, Chrono. And what's in box number 7? We have Dearly Beloved. So let me mute the game audio real quick. Also, welcome back from ads. All right, so this is Dearly Beloved for Metal Gear Chrono. Witch Housey, thank you for the follow. We got the idea, right? With the music box, we got it. Dearly Beloved. The one song, of course, I'd want to hear, but only if there's Max. Dude, Toy Story, those Max. Still one of my favorite things they did out of Kingdom Hearts. Even though the story left a lot to be wanted. What they did with Toy Story and Monsters Inc., they did right. They did right with Toy Story and Monsters Inc. They did good. Dude, those shoulder cans, I was like, yes! Give me more mix. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the box full of music. But yes, Witch Housey, thank you for the follow. How you doing? Oh, Ruby. Hey, Ruby.
ああ、ブランクとマーカスやんか。久しぶりやんな。元気にしてた？
Hey, it's Blanc and Marcus. Long time no see. You been good? Good? Hold on. Let me confirm something. I forgot the difference between Ore and Boku. I forgot how it looks different. Okay, now I know. So that one's Oretachi. Oretachi wa aikawaраzu sa. We're the same old. If you want the shoulder cannons, I'll show you some shoulder cannons. I know you're playing the game that's the Pentultimate Mech one, which is the Gundam Divers. Is that what it is? The Gundam Divers with the, 4. That's what it was called, right? Is that what you're playing? I keep seeing you on the homepage. Why? Wait, I'm so confused. Why am I on the homepage? But how you wait, that's a QMO. That's like Toon Link, right? That's waving. Hold on, it's so small. The monitor is far from my blind eyes. Yeah, that's Toon. That's a cute emo. I like that one. Wait, I'll say hi back with my emo. Watch this. I have a greetings emote too. It doesn't move though. Hi! Wizard! With my trash handwriting, but it's all good. Gundam Breaker! Oh, it's Breaker. DWG Reborn was pretty great. Nice. The mobile scroll thing, but Twitch just tried gaslighting me thinking I had a watch streak for you. I always thought that the mobile scroll thing, like when it recommends streams, I always thought they only recommend like famous people. Like big streamers, like streams that have like 500 viewers. I thought that's what the homepage was for. I was like, yeah, these are the big ones. Or like, yeah. But you got baited. You got baited. You're stuck with me now. Okay, you're not exactly stuck. I guess you have free will. You can click off your, but you're stuck with me now because, I'm trying to think of a reason. Because Blanc is on screen now, and he's showing a lot of skin. You're not gonna leave Blanc hanging there, right? He's showing so much skin, so we gotta, you know, we gotta keep watching, see what Blanc does. Wait, is Blanc actually like the most naked character in this game? Everyone is pretty covered. Zidane, well, I guess Zidane, when he goes into trance mode, he kind of looks like Ayla. So I guess Zidane in his trance mode is the most naked any character is in this game. Yo, censor that Blanc, right? Blanc is showing shoulder and thigh. Dude, Blanc is like, take a look at this. No, the algorithm knows you. If you like small streamers, you like them. Oh, there's an algorithm from Twitch? Man, I only ever like watch, I only do like the raid trains. or like, you know, when my friends are streaming, I'll go to them directly. So I've actually never explored Twitch at all. So I had no idea Twitch had an algorithm. Thank you, Twitch, for being so kind to recommend me to people. I feel like, you know, I'm just a humble bun that's gonna keep Blanc on screen so we can keep having a section man on screen. Free will is a lie. There is only pie. She's my cherry pie. Something, 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 and a something, something. Tastes so good. Make your mama cry. Sweet cherry pie. Yeah, that's totally their lyrics. It's the one pie song I know. I think Kuja has an oppressive sense of nudity. Oh, I completely forgot about Kuja. He's the main guy, right? You right. Kuja is so naked, I forgot about him. Surprisingly though, Kuja has full-length sleeves. So Kuja is just out here showing underboob and pelvis. Yes. That is a lot of nudity though. No shoulders, no ankles. He got full pants. Well, not exactly full pants. But yeah. Full jockstrap galore. You're right, Loud Exaggerate. You're right. Would you count summons in that conversation? You know what? You're right, Witch Housey. If I can base it off of previous game summons, I'm gonna assume in Shiva out here full naked. Well, yeah, because the nymphs are pretty naked. I haven't summoned everything yet, though. I should probably go through once and summon everything just to see what they look like. I've seen what Fenrir looks like. I've seen Carbuncle. I've seen Namu. And the upskirt shot the game devs gave. Summoning Ramu was crazy. I'm like, why is the camera angle like this? A straight up like upskirt shot. Like Ramu's like a poor girl in the skirt getting harassed right now. Leave Ramu alone. Stop upskirting Ramu. Well, via cutscene, I saw Odin and Bahamut, but I haven't actually seen them. I wonder if Gilgamesh is in this game. I guess we'll just have to find out. The Gilgamesh scene in Final Fantasy VIII was fantastic. So I'd be interested to see if he comes in here. One time I was hanging out in Starbucks inside a Target on the way to work, and a tour bus pulled up and a band of old dudes came in Target to get sandwiches and stuff, and turned out it was Warrant, the band that did the cherry pie. How do you have these crazy stories? Like, exaggerate. First, you're like, oh yeah, I had a friend that commissioned Amano to do artwork for their band, and now you're like, oh yeah, I saw Warrant. They got some Starbucks sandwiches, which, mind you, aren't that great. But that's neither here nor there. I won't judge you for getting sandwiches at Starbucks, but no, it seems like it'd be over. You know what? I think Subway is overpriced, though. So you know what? I won't blame you. I've completely forgot about Kuja. He's like the main guy, right? Average Final Fantasy IX experience. Well, he's like, Kuja is so naked. He's not even worth discussing about who's the most naked in Final Fantasy IX. Because let's be honest, technically, like, the nymphs in this game are more naked. They just have vines. But something about Kuja and the way he talks makes me feel like Kuja is more obscene. So he's like not even up for the running. I'm like, dude, you are like way too obscene. I can't even talk to you. We're talking about who's the most naked. Kuja won so hard, we're gonna forget about him. It's Shiva probably. You forgot Krampus legs in this game. Oh, I should try checking them out. I'll try summoning them eventually. We just gotta figure out where Shotgun is. I lived a weird life. Also, yeah, I feel like they were getting sandwiches at Target because they had a big enough parking lot for their tour vehicles. That's awesome, though. Were you able to get, like, pictures or autographs or signed, or did you just leave them be? Because I know some people are, like, very different, like famous people. They're like, yeah, if you see me, just say hi, you know? And if I don't want a picture, I'll just politely say, hey, I'm not doing pictures right now, and then move on. Some people are like that. I know some people are probably like, if you see me out in public, just don't acknowledge me. I let them be. Didn't find out who they were until they left. Oh, yeah. To be fair, I don't know what they look like either. So I probably would have done the same. I'm like, oh, it must be a famous group. And then find out later, like, oh, I got high-fived by Carmelo Anthony. Does that count? My school was like doing a fundraiser or something or another.
and like I forgot who it was. Maybe it was Make-A-Wish. Can't remember, but then someone or another, and one kid raised so much money that like basically Carmelo Anthony said, hey, you and a couple of your friends, if you want to, we can just like play basketball like during like in the latter half of the day. So like this was back in like middle school. So basically after lunch break, him and like a bunch of his friends went to go play basketball with Carmelo Anthony. And so how the gym was set, there was the gym, and then there's the main hallway, let's just say 12 o'clock, right, of the gym. But then to the 9 o'clock, there's a smaller hallway that leads to all like the performing arts stuff. So band, orchestra, theater arts, all that. So I was in band class. So I went to the restroom, and then I was drinking water at the drinking fountain. And right as I was finishing up, a lot of the kids and Carmelo Anthony came out to also hydrate. And I was just like surprised because they all just came bumbling. Yeah. And he was just like, hey, yo, my bad. And he like high-fived me. And I was just like, who is this man that high-fived me? Why is this man playing basketball with a bunch of middle school kids? And then I found out it was Carmelo Anthony. So that's my one like famous person story. Like I've met one famous person in my entire life, and it was a basketball player. I don't even know basketball like that, so that's me. Lady Hocta, by contrast, will autograph anything you put in front of her. Yeah! Yeah! I'm trying to think, do I have an autograph? I do have an autograph! Wait, Poncho Smith, you're not wrong. I did. I was just like thinking, I'm like, did I come up with an autograph? Because I have the logo thing that I have for my merch, right? Like just for fun, like the kanji of white and then bunny and peach stacked on each other. I'm like, so I have a logo. I'm like, I don't know if I could sign that. That's a complicated kanji. I just made that to be like a logo. But then I remembered, I did make a signature. I made a Lady Hocto signature for funsies. I forgot I did that. Yeah, so Poncho Smith, you right. I'm going to sign stuff. I forgot I did that. I did make a signature. I don't know if I've ever... I think the only thing I signed, like a couple people who visited me while I was in Japan, I wanted to make something nice for them for like spending time out of their vacation to just come say hi to me. So I like made a drawing for one friend, and then I think I just got cookies for another. I didn't think about doing a drawing, and I'm like, oh, I should do a drawing next time. And then I signed it with the Lady Hocto signature because I thought it'd be funny. Yeah, I do have a signature. I should probably practice it because I don't know if I remember it. Yeah, they looked like old guys trying to look young, not in the stage attire, just in general, so I figured it had to be someone I would have at least heard of, and they were talking to Starbucks people, so I asked them afterwards, like, hey, who was that? And they told me, oh, that's cool, though. Never met a famous person ever. Chrono, you and your family should come out and meet me. I'm a famous person, right? Let's pretend I'm a famous person. Yeah, you should come meet me. Whereas we prefer the high wind, Kuja likes the low wind. Is that a fart joke? Is that a fart joke? And I'm just not... I'm not into the fart world enough to know what the fart joke is. Alright, let me continue. Let me continue the dialogue. 俺たち相変わらずさ We're as per usual, Ruby. Ruby の方はどうだ? 小劇場はうまくいってるのか? How's it all on your end, Ruby? Is the small theater troupe doing you well?
お金の方はあんまり儲からへんねんけど面白いから飽きひんわ。We're not making too much money from it, but you know it's fun, so I'm not gonna give up. そりゃよかった。That's good news. そうそう、リンデブルームのアジトなんだけど、今はもう修理するのが。Why do you keep interrupting me, Marcus? I never know what Blanc has to say. Oh, by the way, about the Lindebloom headquarters, it's almost fixed, so... Aniki suru, hey, big bro. We gotta...悪い. Oh, my bad. 俺たちがアレクサンドリアへ戻ってきたのはな、訳があってな。The reason why we're back in Alexandria, we actually have a reason for it, you see. 実はショットガン探してんだよ。We're looking for a shotgun right now. ショットガン見てへんな。ショットガンI haven't seen her. ショットガンがどうしたん？もしかしてまた誘拐でもするの？ What's up with shotgun? Are you planning on kidnapping her again?
違うっす。ただ探してるだけっす。You're wrong, Sue. We're just looking for her, Sue.
冗談やマーカス。うちんとこは来るお客さんに聞いとくから何かあったら連絡するわ。
That was a joke, Marcus. I'll ask the customers at my place, so if something happens, I'll be sure to contact you. じゃあ頼むぜ. I'm counting on you.
Boy.
ブランクたちが来てるってことはジタンも来てるのかな
If Blanc is here, does that mean Zidane is here too? No, like his undercarriage breeze. Ah, you're talking about the Grundle breeze. Yeah, the nice Grundle. The breeziness that the jockstrap provides.
おかしいな。That's strange. 絶対アレクサンドリアに来てると思ってたのに。
I thought for sure she'd be in Alexandria. Is she at her mom's grave or something?
あと探していないところは、
all that's left. The only place I haven't searched yet is.
Oh, hey. Oh, ジェタン、ここにいたのか。Oh, ジェタン、you've been here. ボス、ショットガンはいたか
Hey, boss, have you seen Shotgun?
なめら、どこにもいやねえ。いやしねえ。
Nope, not even a single hair of her.
だけどよ、
But you know,
ショットガンじゃねえんだけど、あいつがいたような気がしたんだが。
it wasn't Shotgun, but I figured they were there. I feel like they were there.
あいつ
They?
そう、あいつだ。Yeah, them.
もう一度確かめてくるとするか。I'm gonna go confirm one more time.
おい、ちょっと待ってくれよ。一体あいつって誰なんだ
Hey, hold up. Who do you mean by them? Who are you they theming right now? Who are we they theming? In this game where I misgender everybody, who are we they theming?
ボス、どこまで行くんだよ。
Boss, how far are you going? I haven't been to Japan since 2019, but I totally meet you and get an autograph. Yeah! I gotta practice my I've only autographed one thing. And it was like very carefully. So I gotta go dig it up and try to remember what my autograph looked like.
Yeah.
Like, sign my baby! I'll be like, I got you, I'll sign your baby. I'm gonna be that kind of celebrity. I'm gonna be signing babies with, not Sharpie, because I don't know if Sharpies are safe. I'll do it with Crayola markers, because I think that ink is safe. So I'll sign your baby with a Crayola marker. The closest thing I've had to celebrity encounters have been limited to wrestlers. Wrestlers be good. Wrestlers, I feel like, weirdly enough, I feel like out of like genres, like flavors of famous people, I feel like wrestlers are like the most unproblematic. Which sounds weird to say, but like actors, actresses, they have their own scandals. Athletes probably have like some of the worst scandals from what I've heard. Like just athletes, yeah, wrestlers, I feel like they're the most like unproblematic group of famous people. There's gonna be a problem here or there, but like in general, that is genius though. Low wind for a fart. I like your style. Listen, you talk about wind, I'm gonna assume fart, especially coming from you, Chrono. This just in, famous people come in flavors, yes. As an eldritch monster who has consumed many of living organisms in my lifetime, yes. They're all flavors. Buzz, how far are we going?
あいつってのはここにいるのか
Is that person here? The they, them you got?
さっきは向こうの方にいたんだがな。
I mean, they were over there.
向こう
Over where? Is it Beatrix? She's alive? She's alive! Dude, Beatrix has probably one of the best themes in this whole game. It's a good theme. This is a great theme.
あれはもしかして
That, can it be? How did you get there so fast?
あれ
Huh? How are you doing this today?
あそこか
She's there. He monkey, don't question it. Monkeys teleport, good to know.
あれいないな
Wait, she's not here anymore. Stop that whamming!
おめえさん生きていたのか Ah, you're alive.
Yeah! Oh, I'm so glad she's alive. This game is evil. Part of me is like, I don't believe she's alive. Last we heard, Steiner's like, I mean, when we parted ways, like we parted ways when she was alive, but haven't seen her since.
This game is mean. I'm glad she's alive. Some of them come in long, long flavors. Long. So being a long-term wrestling fan, the industry doesn't have skeletons in the closet more than it has bodies in the basement. Ah, so the wrestling industry does have its issues then, I presume, is what it is. I guess my impression is just that wrestling, albeit some of the wrestling, I know the discussion of like, quote, wrestling is fake, but I mean, the stunt work is still being done. You know, and there's stories and scripts and whatnot. So in a sense, they're actors, actresses, while simultaneously being stunt work and doing very dangerous stunts. But just from what I've heard, it's just like, I don't know, it always feels like wrestling is just in its own corner, minding its own business and not bothering with all the Hollywood of the scandals and the athlete, like football player number 50 billion came out as a wife beater or whatnot. Like, it feels like, especially professional athletes, it feels like there's a lot of issues going on there. Of course, Hollywood has its own scandal, so I always imagine wrestling just being in its own corner, just minding its own business. Beatrix theme is iconic. It is. She freaking does amazing. The music captures so much of what it seems she'd be gone through. Yeah, it's... I will say, so far, I like the growth that game has given Beatrix. I wish it did it a little better for Steiner. There was a moment I was like, hey, Steiner came through, you know, when he's working with Beatrix now, and he's like, yeah, treating them well. But then after Alexandria was destroyed, and like the Tantalus group like saved them, he went straight back to calling them like Kisamara, like, which is a very rude way to like refer to someone, like you. It's a mean way to say you. He went back to that. It's like, I don't trust bands. I'm like, I thought we were past this, Steiner. Do we know the title of the song? It was the May of Rose or something like that. For the longest time, a lot of the really rancid stuff went under the radar because it was considered garbage, a sideshow, nothing to take seriously, and yeah, just operated in its own corner. Gotcha. So there were issues. It's just that because it operated its own corner, it didn't make major paparazzi like publication, I'm assuming then. Rose of May, close. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. You, I guess you were alive, huh? Anata, Baku. You are Baku? Yeah, I am the prime culprit who kidnapped your precious princess, Baku. いいえ、その話をもう気にさらないでください。遅い、何？遅い No. 遠い Okay, that's what it is. 遠い過去の話ですから。Please do not worry about that story anymore. It is far in the past now. そう言ってくれるならその言葉ありがたくいただきするぜ。If that's what you're gonna say, then I'll graciously accept those words. もっともあまり気にしちゃいないけどな。In the first place, I wasn't even bothered. ボス、あいつってのはベアトリックスのことじゃないのか？ Boss, the they them you were talking about was Beatrix, no? Blech. Beatrix over there like, did you just they them me? I know it only happened like the first like 3 streams I played this game, but since it's happened at the beginning, and I haven't done it since, but it's just a prevalent memory for me that I kept misgendering all the characters in this game. So I brought it back. We they them Beatrix. All right. 見ての通り、アレクサンドリアは完封なきまで破壊され。Ooh, I can't read that last one. I'm sorry for they theming you, Beatrix. It's just that when they do aitsu, it's a way to say it's a genderless way to just go them. Yes, I saw them. I saw that person. I should have said that person, but they didn't say that. That would have been like あの人。見ての通り、アレクサンドリアは完封なきも破壊されてことごくしました。Okay, ことごく. I don't know what that means. As you can see, Alexandria has been completely destroyed to the point of nothing. 私もあの混乱の中、スタイナーと共に何とかしてアレクサンドリアを守ろうとしたのですが。Amongst that chaos, alongside Steiner, I too tried to protect Alexandria, but
自分の力のなさを思い知りました。I've learned how little strength I have. Oh right, because setting wise, Beatrix, she is the strongest like swordsman, at least as far as we know, in the Fog Continent. Even Flatray was like, I can't hold a candle to her. So this is a big moment for her. She was like, I was powerless. No matter if I'm a swordsman, like against something like, well, whatever Garland did, or you know, when Bahamut came along, it's like I can't do anything against that.
スタイナのやつ心配していたぜ。なぜ連絡を取らないんだ？
Hey, you know the dude Steiner, he was worried. Why didn't you contact us?
それにショットガンだってショックのあまり口を聞けなくなってしまったんだぜ。
On top of that, I mean, Shotgun was in so much shock that she could no longer speak.
Garnet様が
Princess Garnet. I should probably say Lady Garnet. I actually don't know if she got coronated, so I don't know if she's a... I think she is princess, though. Steiner keeps calling her princess, so I don't think she's had her coronation yet.
そういうことならばガーネット様はしばらくこの町に戻られない方が良いでしょう。
If that's the case, then it'd be better if Princess Garnet does not return to this town for the time being.
この町に戻ってただ心を傷を深くするばかり。
If she were to return, it would only deepen the wounds in her heart.
それがな、ショットガンのやつ行方不明になってしまってさ。
Regarding that, you see Shotgun, she's missing right now.
この町に戻ってきてると思ったんだけど、どこにもなくて。
I thought she would have returned to this town, but we can't find her.
この町に戻ってきている？
She's back to this town.
どこにもいない。
But you can't find her.
あの場所にもおられませんでしたか？
Was she not at that place either? Can you guys stop playing the guessing game? You and Baku? Maybe Beatrix and Baku should get together. Y'all play the guessing game. Was she not at that place either? What is that place?
あの場所？ That place.
そう、アレクサンドリアへ来られているのならガーネット様は必ずあの場所におられるはずです。
Indeed,
if she has returned to Alexandria, then Princess Garnet will definitely be at that place.
そう、あなたにお願いしたいことがあります。
Yes, I have a favor for you. Well, I have a favor to ask of you.
もしガーネット様にお会いしたならアレクサンドリアのことはどうか心配せずにとお伝えください。
If you do see Princess Garnet, please tell her to not worry about Alexandria anymore.
今はご自身の心と体を大切になさるように。
Tell her to please take care of her heart and her body.
ああ、いいけど。
Yeah, I can do that.
それと一つお渡ししてほしいものがあります。
Furthermore, there's something I want you to give to her. A garnet. I think I already have one. Don't I already have a garnet? Thanks.
アレクサンドリアに平和が
Can't read that. That's one thing when it says down Final Fantasy IX Saturday. It's all super emotional and dramatic. Yeah. Okay, can I say though? I think overall Final Fantasy IX has some of my like as a body of work might be one of my favorites. There are some questionable songs. The Desert Palace song like annoyed me to no end. It kept going the dun dun ch, dun dun ch. And I'm like, okay, we can do something else. I'm kind of tired of this. And then the Black Mage Village one bugs me. We're having this earnest moment of these mages not understanding the concept of death, but being afraid of stopping. And in the background, you just hear, oh ho ho ho, oh ho ho ho. I'm like, come on. Come on. You can't have this be the Black Mage Village theme.
訪れる OK アレクサンドリアに平和が訪れる日まではそれがガーネット様にご自身のお力となるように
May it help Princess Garnet until the day comes when peace will return to Alexandria. The futuristic, that one was bad too. So here's the thing, I'd say the futuristic weird vibes from Final Fantasy VIII I would put as the same tier as like the
the Desert Palace theme. Like that one's like just grating on the ears. I'm like, all right, I'm sick of this song. The Black Mage Village, it doesn't grate on the ears at all. It was just frustrating in that it did not match the tone. And some of the most like sad, dramatic things happened in this village. And Goofy over here going, oh ho ho ho. And I'm like, Goofy, shut up. I don't want to hear Goofy doing his oh ho while, you know, Vivi is trying to figure out like his place to call home, like a place to return to. You know, the horrible things like when the mages woke up and there was just dead bodies in front of them. They got scared and ran away. I'm like, come on. I mean, fair, yeah. So it's not that, it's a different type of, I think, yeah, in a weird way, it's more frustrating because so many emotional beats happen there and the song is so goofy. So the song itself isn't grating like the Future song in 8 and the Desert Palace. See, the Desert Palace wasn't even grating. It was just, it repeated. It was so simple and it repeated that I just got sick of it. I'm like, all right. Y'all keep playing this Queen song for far too long. You're saying We Will Rock You for the past like 2 hours. I'm sick of it. So, yeah. But yeah, different flavors. Once again, that word flavor. Different flavors of eh. The whole Desert Palace with the dwarves was dumb. Dwarves? There were dwarves? Did I miss something? Or are you mixing it up with Final Fantasy IV? There were dwarves in the palace? Are you not talking about the same place? The Tally Ho people? No, the Desert Palace is where Kuja was. Like the place was called the Desert Palace. The place where we first get captured by Kuja in the desert. Like we go in the sandstorm. My bad. Yeah, that that place was Kondiapata. Yeah, Kondiapata with the Lariho. Lariho, Lariho. Yeah. Now I was talking about a place where Kuja first captured us and then sent us off to get the Gurga Stone. I hated the city where everyone got married. That was a goofy. I'll be honest. If this game were to get like a remake, I think this is the first game I've played like Final Fantasy wise where I'm like, there's some fat that could have been trimmed. I don't hate some of the extra content that's happened, but I'm like, there's a lot of things I'm like, some fat could have been trimmed. So the whole like Kondiapata honestly could have been cut. Because here's the thing. Because what horrific thing I predicted didn't happen, I don't think Kondiapata has a lot of bearing. Because I thought when we went to the Tree of Ifa afterwards, and like Eiko was talking about, it feels like there's a bunch of souls just like below us, but it's just water. Like I had this foreboding feeling like, wait, did every single couple that got sent off on their pilgrimage end up being used as fuel for the Ifa tree to send like fog to the fog continent? That's what I was thinking, because they kept saying it feels weird. There's a bunch of like souls below this. Like there's so many souls, but that never came to fruition. So I'm like, oh, so it wasn't that. Okay, so Kondiapata really had no meaning then. Condepeti and Ego. Oh, Condepeti. Gotcha. There's a rumor for a while there's been it's been getting a remake, but I heard they paused development to finish the 7 trilogy. That makes sense. Finish up 7. I get that 7 is beloved. It's not really a hot take. I think probably a lot of people would agree with me. I don't hate the Final Fantasy VII remake, but out of all the like old school Final Fantasy games, I think Final Fantasy VII, and I say in air quotes, least deserved the remake, just because there's been so much other like multimedia of like Final Fantasy VII properties. And hearing the behind the scenes about what happened with the Final Fantasy VIII story at the drawing board, I think it would be between Final Fantasy VIII and Final Fantasy VI for me that deserves a remake. Final Fantasy VIII just because I'm like, I want to see the story you wanted to tell now that you don't have the technological limitations. I want to see this dual protagonist story with Ragna and Squall. I want to see that. But I would also like a remake of 6. I think they've said in interviews 6 would take a long time to do a remake for because there's just so much in it. And there's so much you could expand in 6. So I get why maybe they're hesitant to do 6 because it's quite the daunting project. But I think 6 or 8 I would have preferred. I've been enjoying 9. I don't know if 9 needs a remake. Like, same with, like, basically 9 and on. I don't know if it needs a remake. Like, I don't think 10 necessarily needs a remake at this point in time. I don't think, 12, 13, obviously 15, 16 are new. But, like, yeah, I feel like 9 is still really good. Like, look at the trees. Look at the wind rustling them leaves. I feel like 9 still looks very good. We need, like, a modern version of 9, but not a 7 style. I think there is charm to sort of like these cute little smaller size. I don't need like the full on like anatomically correct game models. I think like, you know what? And obviously, could be a hot take. I wouldn't mind. I think I would rather see like a full-blown remake of Chrono Trigger over Final Fantasy IX. Like keep the story as is, but if you want to like have like not pixel, like have an open world, like actually go through 3D model of like the forest and the environments. I think I'd be curious to see the world of Chrono Trigger in like a very clean 3D environment that could be freely explored. Because there are some cases like the floating islands and stuff. It would be amazing to see that in like sort of like a hyper-realistic sense, just the floating islands and stuff. That'd be cool. I love 6 and 10 so much. I do too. 6 and 10 are great. I don't think 10... I do think the remaster they did of 10 is unfortunate because they just pasted new faces on the models. But yeah, I mean, I feel like 10 could be like optimized, but I don't think it needs a full-blown remake. 20 years for the 6 remake? Yeah, that is a very daunting task. Dang, 20 years. In 20 years, will any of the original developers of Final Fantasy VI even be alive? They might, for the most part, be retired by then. We take what 9 is already, make it modern graphically and just for fun. Also, I agree. Give us some more Chrono Trigger before the whole Dream Team dies. Right? I would love to see a fully, like, realize I would just love to explore the world. The opera song in 6 is basically Aerith's theme but unfinished. Is it? I did not know that. I didn't consider that. I should listen to those again. They want to do it, Rant Over. I don't think anyone would disagree. I'd hate to say it like, because when you say something is a cash grab, it feels like, yeah, it's an easy cash grab. People throw money at it. You could just, but like, no, you don't understand. You don't even have to tweak the story. You could have the dialogue as is. If you want to have the voice characters be fully voiced, you can. But like, literally keep the story, like everything the same. Just have like a, give it the remake makeover. And I think people would like fall at their feet and be like, oh, take my money, I think it would do well. But I mean, like I said, easy money. That's how you print money. Make a Chrono Trigger remake. But I know there's more that goes into development than just that. But I think people would love it. Getting mods for 10 is a nightmare. PCSC port sucks and it crashed so much. Yeah, especially because I think. So I don't know how mods work, but I just know from the actual, like from the source Square Enix side, since they lost the source code for 10. And for the HD remaster, all they could do was paste over, like, just basically put faces over the already existing models. Because that's the only solution Square Enix could do, I would assume doing mods for Final Fantasy X would be a nightmare because even Square Enix lost this original source code. So I can imagine why that'd be difficult. There were several projects that tried to give Chrono Trigger the remake treatment, not Square, but Private Party. They all got shut down so hard. Oh no! That's unfortunate. See, shout out to, I think Sonic, is it Sega that does it? Whenever there's like fan art or like Sega basically encourages fan projects and like, fan projects, fan art, like they don't shut it any down because they're like, yeah, we totally love it. And if there's someone who makes like a fan project that's really good, Sega has gone on record to reach out to them, be like, hey, can we hire you? Like, be like Sonic. Don't shut down creativity. Let it happen. They lose assets for everything. No, there's mods that look like the original, but booting the game with it makes it crash. Oh no, that's not great. Square be like, no, you can't do that. No, we won't do it. Yeah. Square Enix, man. I've heard Nintendo has also had similar issues. I don't know which one's worse, but yeah, I've heard Nintendo also has like withheld some game properties that are beloved, but they just refuse to make a new game in that series. For a while, I think like Metroid was like that, and then they did release a new Metroid game, but that was a couple years ago. I think we could drop Dragon Quest for a decade or three and work on more interesting things. Yeah. I think Dragon Quest is probably the easy moneymaker because it's had such a profound impact on, you know, game history, and people always love to go back on it, especially also the, you know, the original character designer, the Toriyama, is now, you know, passed, and it's sort of like a legacy of his now. There's probably just a lot of market for Dragon Quest. Square Enix got to be the worst at PC ports. The Final Fantasy VII OG remaster that came out this year didn't come with an EXE file, so you couldn't play it. Really? I'm glad I have that one on the PS4 then, because I don't have to deal with that. My Final Fantasy VII remaster. Wait, no, not the OG remaster. Never mind. But I have the OG Final Fantasy VII. Sorry, I misread your comment. I do have OG, but it's on PS1, so there's no remastering it. Dragon is horrible, so I didn't get into it. Gotcha. All right, let me talk to Shotgun. I know y'all don't care about Shotgun, but let me talk to Shotgun. Also, Witch Housey, since you just dropped in, thank you for dropping in. I have to tell you, I thought Dagger was a dumb name, so I renamed her to Shotgun. Because I thought Shotgun is a less dumb name. Do I think Shotgun is a good name? No. It's a funny name. That's not as dumb as Dagger. It was mostly the conversation leading up to her decision to name herself Dagger that I thought was silly. So I was like, nah, we gotta put more chest hair on that name. I didn't get into it. I played 11, the DLC story, and it gives you a taste of all the DQs. And these. Really? Gotcha. For you, at least. For you, you didn't. You thought they sucked. It was super buggy, too. But if you had the 2013 version of Final Fantasy VII, you would get the new one. Gotcha. Yeah, I just have the 90s PS1. Granted, I think I got the international release. So Final Fantasy VII is the only one when you go to like the retro game stores. There's two versions of it for PS1. There's Final Fantasy VII, and then there's Final Fantasy VII International. And I think the international one is the one that got released worldwide. I think the Japanese OG Final Fantasy VII had some bugs in it, is what I read, which is why I opted to get the international one in order to avoid those bugs. They delisted the 2013 one on Steam, though. Oh, I see. I see. Yep. When in doubt, always get the physical hardware. Get the physical copies of the games. They'll never betray you. You don't even need internet to play them. Sagashita ze, Shotgun. I've looked for you, Shotgun.
Jitan.
Oh, she spoke. So you're now not a liability. It's too bad I already have my A team and I'm not gonna use you.
Jitan. 喋れるようになったのか? You can talk now? 私、あれからずっと考えたの。I thought a lot since then. これから私が女王になってアレクサンドリアの平和を取り戻さなきゃ。From now on, I have to become queen and have to bring peace back to Alexandria. そう思ってここへ帰ってきたんだけど。Thinking that I returned here, but もう少しジタンたちと一緒にいてもいいかな? A little while longer. Can I stay with you guys, Zidane?
どうしたんだい? 理由を聞いてもいいか? What's up? Can I hear what's going on right now?
私、お母様が生きていた頃は while mother was alive, どうすれば王女らしく話せるか、どうすれば王女らしく
I can't read that. I cannot read that.
王女らしく振る舞えるか。So how can I speak more like a princess? How can I behave more like a princess? そのことばかり考えていたの。That's all I thought about. お母様が亡くなって私が女王になろうとした時も同じ。
After mother passed, I did the same thing while I did the same thing trying to be queen.
どうすれば女王らしくなれるのか、どうすれば女王らしく見てもらえるのか。What can I do to become more like a queen? What can I do to appear more like a queen? でも今私がどんなに頑張っても、きっと国民から女王と
Well, I was doing my best. I was doing good. What's that kanji? That sounds like that looks like yameru. Oh, 認めてもらえないわ.
But no matter how hard I try, I'm sure the citizens won't recognize me as queen.
そうかな? You sure about that?
私にこの国を守っていく覚悟なんてないの。I don't have...
Oh, the English evaded me. Not the perseverance, the kakugo. I know what kakugo means. The preparedness, the will, the willpower, the I'll just Google that to translate it. Kakugo. Oh, shikaku. Iridescent. I hope I said your name right. Thank you for the follow. Konyaro. I also read the kanji. It's shikaku, which is the right. I don't have the right to protect this country. Hold on. Kakugo. It's gonna bug me. Kakugo. Determination. Oh. I said willpower. It was close enough. Determination. That's what it is. But that wasn't the right kanji. It was shikaku. I don't have the right to protect this country. What if I want the Barrett mod that makes everyone into Barrett? Barrett. It's funny though. Listen. Barrett is shaped like a barrel in the OG7. I think it'd be funny. That much Barrett would make me turn to game. He's enough to handful as one. But imagine, you just have 3 Barretts in the back line just going blah, 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 blah with his gun. It'd be nice. Ah, そうだ. Oh, I know. Beatrix からこれを預かってきたんだけど。I got this from Beatrix. Catch. I'm glad she caught it.
これはガーネット? This is a garnet?
そう、ガーネットさ。綺麗な宝石だろ? Yeah, it's a garnet. Isn't it a beautiful gem?
とても輝いてるわ. It's sparkling.
その宝石はな、最初はどこにでもある石ころだったんだ。Did you know that gem at the beginning? It was just a random rock you could find anywhere. だけど、その石はこう願い続けた。However... Man, this is rough when there is no subject in the sentence. Japanese, why do you do this? But that rock, whatever comes next in the sentence would be next. It continued to pray, basically. 私は輝きたい. Yeah, that's what it is. This, I want to keep glittering is what the rock continued to pray. Gotcha! その願いを手がかりに石は人から人へと渡り and with that hope that rock passed between people's hands and it kept continuing そして今ショットガンの手の中に輝いてるんだ and now it's shining in Shotgun's hands so it's a little parable then ショットガンが輝く勇気を持ちさえすれば now if only Shotgun can sparkle with the same courage tooきっといつか輝ける You too will be able to shine アレクサンドリアが君を必要とするときは必ず来る The day where Alexandria needs you will certainly come 君がアレクサンドリアを必要としたときに必ず And the day where you need Alexandria as well 焦らなくてもいいさ You don't have to rush Yeah, rush. 大切なのは輝きたいと願うことなんだよ. What's important right now is the desire to shine. I said sparkle. Shine is probably a better translation.
ありがとう. Thank you. 私、謝らなくちゃ. I have to apologize. 中途半端な気持ちで一緒にいたいなんて言って. With half-hearted feelings, I said I wanted to stay with you. 言葉は中途半端でも一緒にいたいという気持ちが本当だったらいいさ。Even if they were half-hearted words, the feelings of you wanting to stay with us were true, right? ねえジタン、ヘイズデン、またあの時のあれを。
Google, help me read the kanji. What is that one kanji I can't read?
あれを、oh 貸してほしいんだけど、I want to borrow that thing from from before.
あの時のあれって What's that thing from before? Why is everyone being so vague with Zidane? First is I saw them, and now it's like she's at that place, and now it's like give me that thing. Okay.
あの時私に大きな決意をさせてくれた。
From that time, that let me make a big decision, that gave me my determination. Oh, the dagger.
これを貸してね。
Let me borrow this. Is she gonna cut her hair? Zidane looks shocked. I feel like she's probably gonna cut her hair. That is a common story beat for aristocratic women. It's like, I'm changing. This, as a proof of my determination, I'm gonna cut my long hair.
これを貸してね。 Let me borrow this. ジタン、今までの私を覚えててね。
Please remember the me from how I was up until now. Is it a cutscene? Oh, yep. I was right! Now both Shotgun and Zidane can rock the Karen haircut together. Aww. Man, they went ham in... Zidane's face looks weird. They went ham in animating her hair, though. That was great. Aww. Sorry, I thought that was a symbolic meaning, like Shotgun's heart opened up, like a new door's open, and it probably was kind of like that, but we got the airship! Hildegarden number 3, I presume. Man, Eiko and Zidane's face, I can't take seriously. It's like a little too anime. I don't know how to explain it. They got something about Eiko and Zidane's face is a little weird in these cutscenes. I think Eiko's is the most criminal.
What happened? Your hair?
What happened? Your hair?
わかったわ。ジタンでしょ。ジタンがショットガンを悲しませるようにひどいこと言って。I know it. It's Zidane, isn't it? Zidane said something that made Shotgun so depressed and that she...
What? Is that true?
おいおい、勝手に勘違いしてはめくんなよ。
Hey, don't just go off on your own fictitious stories, alright?
そうよ、エイコ。You're right, エイコ。
ショットガン喋れるようになったのね。Shotgun, you can talk now?
ええ、ごめんなさい。みんなにも心配かけて。Yes, I'm sorry, causing everyone to worry. And...
いいのよ、そんなこと。けど綺麗な長い髪だったのに。Don't worry about that, but your hair was so long and pretty.
短い髪は似合わない？
Does short hair not suit me?
とんでもない。とってもよく似合ってるよ。That's not true. It suits you very well.
ありがとう、エイコ。Thank you, エイコ。
さて、喜んでばかりもいられないぜ。Right? Well, we can't just sit and just be huzzahing right now. エリン、目的地は分かってるな。エリン, you know where we need to go, right? No, we're gonna do side questing now. There's a chocograph I can get now.
はい。忘れ去られた大陸イプセンの工場ですね。
Roger, we're going to the forgotten continent of Ipsen's ancient castle. Forgotten continent.
そうだ、テラへの入り口、輝く島を謎を解くためのそこへ向かう。
Yeah. It's in order to dissolve the mysteries around the Shining. I decided Kagayaku is Shining, so the Shining Island. That's the entrance to Terra.
きっとテラにたどり着けば全てがわかる。
I'm sure once we reach Terra, we'll be able to understand everything. I feel like Zidane is probably from Terra.
そうだ、クジャが一体何を、そして何のためにこんなことをするのか。
Yes, to figure out what Kuja and why Kuja is doing all this is.
イプセンの工場の立場はヒルダ様より得た情報をもと地図は確認していますので、出発をセレクトボタンにご確認ください。それと These are controls ボタンを押せば自動的に OK。自動線交通の大きな地図を入れているとき、地三角をできます。OK。一緒に戦う4名を変更させているとき、自分を OK、so talk to him to change party members。自分をお手伝いさせていただくであります。I'll be help with that。まあそんな固くならず、気楽に空の旅行こうぜ。Don't be so stiff, let's travel the skies in a relaxed manner. Alright, A team, A team, A team, where are you at? I know the ads are starting, I'm panicking. A team, A team, A team. Let's go, A team, A team, A team. She changed! Oh, her portrait changed! Ah, I wish she'd change Aiko's. Aiko's is like a 6-head right now, it bugs me. Queena's face is also scary, but that's what makes Queena Queena. This is a nice portrait of... I like this portrait better than the other one. Oh, hold on.
Hey, freak show! You're going
Ads!
nowhere! I got you for 3 minutes!
Alright, I'll take a quick break
3
then.
minutes of playtime!
3 minutes of playtime. The screen is black. Oh, I'm a little worried. Okay, so I'll BRB.
What's up? Tadaima!
Yeah. Like I said, I feel like it's an OBS issue. My transition animation only like horks when I switch into the intermission screen. Like it like dies. Although after the recent update, it is slightly off now. I don't know if you noticed that the transition happens like a little too soon. Like you can set like, you know, how many seconds after the animation starts do you want this scene to actually switch. So as I'm pulling the curtain isn't fully pulled yet, but you can see like to the left of the screen, like the screen already like changes, the background already changes. So I have to play with some of the settings and make sure and try to rework that. But yeah, I don't know why it's been dying whenever I switch it to the intermission screen. I don't know why it does that. All right, so I believe I can do some side questing now. So go forward, go inside the airship is triangle, square. Let's go back. The map is select. All right, gotcha. I mean, I already kind of had, well, I didn't fly, but I had some stuff going. Oh, you know what I should do? Gizmaluk. I gotta go find, okay, so I believe around here. I gotta give you your Kupo nut. Can I be honest? I think the Chocobo was easier to control. Maybe it's a little further this way. Okay, it's over here. Okay. Can I land anywhere? Okay, I probably can't land in the forest since it's not letting me. There we go. I got some Kupo nuts. When do you get your third baby out here? Here you go.
Arigato, Kupo!
I got a 10. Thank you. I guess I'll save. It's been a while since I saved, so let's save. Alright, let me also see what side quests I can do that are available now that I'm here. Since I'm no longer using Kuina, I'm not gonna do the frog catching side quest. I'm sure that if you like grind for hours and hours on catching frogs, I'm sure Kuina's frog ability can end up doing like 9,999 damage, probably, but I think for party members I'm not using Kuina. And I did the coupon, I gave you that. Friendly creatures. Oh, right. Okay, so there's 2 that need the emerald, which problem, I think I only have 2 emeralds. Oh wait, I think it's easier to do this. It's easier to just look at accessories. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I only have 2. So the bird out here wants an emerald, and then the nymph by the Ifa tree wants an emerald. And then... Wait, no! I think the bird out here wants the Luna Stone, right? No, Lapis Lazuli, that's what it was. I have so many of them. Okay, so I could try finding the bird. The problem is I don't really need that much AP. I mean, I guess I could get it for Freya. Okay, so Vivi's done with the Levitate ability. What do you need, Vivi? Heal. Okay. What else can you learn? Vivi's done learning. Alright, I'll get you the heal ability just for funsies then. Dang, Vivi's caught up. Oh, hold on, that was new. Gold hairpiece. I can get the regen ability. I could do that. I think Salamanders has quite a few things he needs to learn still. Lapis Lazuli for that. Yeah, okay, so let's get this equipped.
Magic goes. Yeah, sure, whatever. We'll get that. That's all good. I'm pretty sure this is also good. Okay, what's this? Back attack? Nah. So, accuracy. Back attack. Levitate. Ninja no shit, the ninja ability. Which I forget what this teaches. Well, how much do the friendly creatures? Because I'm gonna do the friendly creature here since I have a lot of lapis lazulis. Open link in new tab. What does the? How much AP does the board give me? I did the ladybug. I did Mr. Teeth. I did not do the nymph. I did not do the Jabberwock. Where is that? Feather circle. I don't think I did a feather circle. Did I? Hold on. Feather circle, if I give them a moonstone, I get like 30 lapis lazulis, and I do have a lot of them. Maybe I already got... I don't remember who all I did. I only have one moonstone though. I don't know if I would have had to by now. So let's not do that one. Garuda! Okay, so yeah, Garuda's around here, and then there's a Yan. So I'm probably missing like 3? So we could do that. Okay, well... We're gonna... It didn't say how much AP it's gonna give me, so... We'll see. Okay, all learned. Yeah, all learned. Okay, I think Zidane is also done with what I have right now. Oh, never mind. Levitate! Oh, your strength goes down. Zidane, why? What was that? That was levitate, okay. You also need to... What is this ninja? Way of the ninja thing. Takes 170 for Zidane. 210 for Salamander. Ooh. Okay, we'll have Salamander learn it first, I guess, because it takes more, and I'm about to do some of these comrade friendly monster side questing. Vivi knows too much? Yeah. I desperately need the AP. Honestly, Freya could learn the accuracy, this thing. Let me see what else Freya needs to learn, though. But yeah, Freya could learn accuracy, because she does miss a couple of times. Let's see, MP. You regain MP when you're close to death. That's right. That would be a nice thing to learn, too. Haste. Ooh, haste. Who all needs haste? Vivi needs haste, I think, right? Because that's the only one I have. Okay, you can learn that. Vivi, I don't think you've learned haste. Let me check. Never mind. Okay, so Salamander's learned it. Vivi's learned it. Zidane's learned it. I don't think Freya's learned it. I think I'm gonna prioritize haste then. I think haste is better to have. I don't know that. Vivi knows too much. Vivi gonna play blitzball. Vivi, don't do it. If Waka met Vivi, Waka would probably be racist against Vivi. We saw how Waka treats Riku. He's not gonna treat Vivi right. Alright. Hold on, let me go through again. I think so. Just accessories then that need the learning. Yeah. Well, oh, I forgot about the gold hair pin. Which... Regen. Regen isn't a super important ability to learn just because Freya can cast Regen, but... Oh, whoa, abilities? You got a new ability.
What did I want to do? I guess stop prevention for now, because it's annoying when you get stopped. Wait, who's not learning? Sorry, I already forgot. Oh, we're all learning on accessories. Okay, once we've learned everything, I can remove the ability up skill and then equip something else, like this MP 20% up. Reflect, double return is nice. Haste would probably be great to have. 4. How much does haste cost? Regen, haste, 9. Oh, it's expensive. Well, let's put some killer abilities, yeah? We're going to an ancient place, so maybe like a stone killer? Question mark? Incident only has 1. Waka be racist, in this case being a wildcard, meaning fill the statement with whatever. Indeed, I see. Waka would be racist against Steiner because he wears enough armor to be mistaken as a machine. You know what? Final Fantasy IX, this whole world is probably a nightmare for Waka. Everyone in this world is probably is against the teachings of Yu Yevon, which would give Waka an aneurysm. Waka would absolutely like die in this world. He'd be like, no, I'm gonna work with Kuja. Kuja's right. We should destroy this world. Except Waka wouldn't like Kuja either. No, he would. I lied. I've seen how some of the people dress in Final Fantasy X. He wouldn't mind the jockstrap. He's like, yeah, people wear jockstraps. What about it? I take it back. Yeah, Waka would side with Kuja. Oh. I don't need it, but I would like to participate in the cutscene. So apparently, I did go back to Vivi's house. I'm gonna have to remember where this was. I think maybe it was over here. When I went back to Vivi's house, Vivi was in my party, but, you know, nothing happened. Which I was like, oh, that's weird. Okay. Apparently, I need to have Quina in the party as well. If I have Quina in the party alongside of Vivi, can I park over here? Hopefully I can. Hold on. Let me go in the airship. I need to have... Waka be like, nice cup, bro. Can I get one? I would hope if you play a game like Blitzball that you would take the necessary precautions to keep yourself protected. Alright, Quina, come over here. Apparently you need to be in the party to make this work. Is there stuff in here, by the way? Like, chestos? I'll talk to everyone later. I just need to see what's in here. I'm looking for exclamation marks. Chestos. What's up, dude? Nothing. Really? Nothing. Okay, I'll talk to people now. 別に世界を探すために世界中を回ることになるとは In order to look for another world, we're traversing the whole world, huh? Yeah. Oh, hey, look, a ladder. Ladder! Oh, yeah, kakate, akana. It's locked. Oh. Oh! I need to find a key.
風車っていいよね。僕高いの苦手だけど風車好きだよ。I like windmills. I don't like high places, but I love windmills. Oh, that's cute.
このような飛空艇技術があればブルメシアはもっとだろうな。それとも混乱に巻き込まれたろうが。Alright, since it's not part of the main story, I'm not super pressed on learning the kanji here. If Budameshi had possessed such an airship, this airship technology would have prospered more, would have been further embroiled in war. Oh, you took it a negative way. Okay. Yo, Kuina! You got something here. Oh, it's a... Oh, I thought it was a bag. It was a person. Never mind.
ここの日に見てるとなんと読めない。 この日見てると調理場みたいで落ち着くあるよ Looking at the fire it makes me feel calm It's like I'm in the kitchen
Toriba. Okay. Bye, Queena. They finally released OG Resident Evil 1 through 3 on Steam. Not sure why they weren't there. Oh, nice. Nice. Hopefully you enjoy Resident Evil. I'm bad with horror games, but I hope you enjoy. Konnichiwa. Rausmi-san, konnichiwa. Gokigen uruwashi. I can't. Oh, there we go. Gokigen uruwashi desu.
落ち込んでばかりいたけど前に進まなきゃね。
目を何？そらすじゃないな。目を背けちゃいけない現実と未来があるんだもん。I've been feeling down a lot, but I have to move forward. I can't turn a blind eye to reality in the future.
モグもどこかでこの空を見てるよねきっと I'm sure Mog is somewhere in the sky watching over me
麗しいうなぎを食ってきました。いいな。私のうなぎはハクちゃんのうなぎはどこ？お土産のうなぎどこ？プリースト。いいなうなぎ。アレクサンドリアもなんちゃらすれば引くでなんちゃらなんちゃら。This is the last time I'm talking to all of you. アレクサンドリアも復興すれば飛空的技術を得た反映するのだろうか。If Alexandria's rebuilt, will it also prosper by acquiring this airship with technology? I don't know. None of my business.
通らしてよ
The only horror game I've really played is Outlast Trials. It's a multiplayer horror game where you do test escape from it. I've seen some people play it. That it's a pretty spooky game. That one's also a pretty spooky game. I will say that. I've seen some people play it. Kind of disturbing. Torture, gore, and all that. Let's get ye. Ah! It was right there. Oh, and I forgot about the bird. I was gonna go look for the bird. Give them a lapis lazuli. Tori. Chichimencho. Chicken. Kamo mega tonda. Namu amida boots. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, we're gonna pick up Vivi's things. I forgot to do this. I was just setting up for it, and then I forgot to do the friend thing. We'll do the friend thing. I think next stream is gonna be a bunch of side questing, because I think there's some chocographing also that I have to do now. My friend loves to close doors on me in the game. That's a friend that does not have your back. Washoy. Oh, I also have to go to Treno to drop off some Stellatios, right? Okay, here we go.
There's a smell.
どうしたクイーナいきなりやってきて What's up, Queena? You kinda suddenly popped in here.
時短は気づかないあるか不思議な匂いがするあるよ Don't you realize the thing? There's a mysterious smell here
そりゃお前みたいに鼻は効かないからな I mean, well duh, my nose isn't as sensitive as yours 何があったんだ What's up?
見えるあるよ時短すごいある I can see it today It's amazing
What?
すごいごちそうあるよ It's a feast ある
What is happening?
これはなんですごいごちそうあるか一体何が食べればいいわからないある
What a feast! I don't know where to start. Where should I start my feasting?
I can't hold back. Oh my arrow! It's so yummy, arrow. Oh my arrow, it's so tasty.
おい、クイーナ。
Hey, Queena.
もう食べられないあるよ I can't
Oh, that's concerning.
I can't eat anymore ある
ダメだこりゃ。Oh, isn't it good?
これはどうしたことあるかさっきまであったごちそうが What on earth happened ある All the food the feast from before
何言ってんだ、クイーナ。お前幻でも見たんじゃないのか？ What are you saying, Queena? Did you see an illusion or something?
そんなはずないある私確かにこの目と鼻と舌で感じてある That can't be I tasted it I saw it I smelled it ある
そんなこと言ってもお前いきなり走り回ってただけで。I mean, even you should say that. You were just running around suddenly.
こちらも匂いがしてあるよ What's this? I smell something over here too あら
おい、クイーナ。まったく、あ、jeez。
待つあるよ Hold it ある
Huh? Oh, there's a new one. Oh, hello.
ようやくたどり着いたあるな
It seems you have finally arrived, ある。
あなた何者あるかさっきの幻あなたが見せてあるか Who on earth are you? Are you the one that showed me the illusion earlier?
私はクワン。I am クワン。幻と見るならそれは幻ある。だがそれは世界を旅した大主だから見ることができたものあるよ。If you say you saw an illusion, it is nothing but an illusion. However, you who has traveled around the world, it's because you who traveled around the world can now seize it, あるよ。
どういうことあるか What do you mean ある
おお、師匠、騙されてはダメある。Do not be deceived ある。
お師匠さん
あれ、なんだっけ、お師匠？師匠だっけ？師匠？ドゥルルドゥルルドゥルル。Google, come on. Please. すごい。すごい。すごい。Do it! You do it! You're すごい Google Sensei. I believe in you. お師匠な。お師匠様、合ってるんか。ありがとう、ラブシーさん。すごい。これなんていうのかな。劇力？あ、演技力かな。演技力ありがとう。いやー、クイーナね、クイーナの声するとさ、なんか顔がキモいからやっぱ声もこんなんかなと思って。Hold on, I gotta rub that to something. There we go. Sorry, I have to fix this pop filter I have over my mic. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Okay.
お師匠様どういうことあるか Mister, what does this mean?
この男は私の元師匠。This man was my previous master. 食の道を捨てて逃げた男あるよ。He's the man who threw away the road to food and ran away, yeah. 私は食の道を捨ててないある。お主が食の道を誤っただけあるよ。I did not throw away the road, the path of food. You took the wrong path to food. You misinterpreted. 何？すべてを平らげるのは食の道あらず。平らげる？ I don't know what that means. 平らげる。食の道あらず。ルルル。Okay. すべては平らげる is eating. Okay, so eating everything is not the way of food. Gotcha. I'm a snooze. It's 1 a.m. over here. Have fun with the rest of the stream. Thank you for dropping by, Witch House, and thank you for the follow. Let me bless your dreams. Oh, it's a 1. I'm like, why is your name not popping up? There we go. Witch Housey. Have delicious chocolate dreams. Have delicious chocolate dreams. And thank you for dropping by. Kuina no Toki wa get much emotional. Kuina is emotional.
食とカエルの話になると
にゃにゃにゃにゃ
って感じ。
食べ物ある。
そのことお主の弟子は気づき始めているあるよ。Even your disciple there is starting to realize this truth ある。不意なお主に見た幻を私のなんちゃらなんちゃらなんちゃらねんがお主の肝臓力に動きかけたもある。多すぎ。Google ヘルプ。お主に見た幻を私の残留信念がお主の想像力に動きかけたものある。So Queen, the vision you saw was my lingering thoughts influencing your imagination. 残留信念。難しい。そうよ、ラブスミスさん。残留。知るか
わからないあるよ。ただ本物食べ物のように食べただけで I don't get it. I just ate it as if it was real food ある。
それでいいあるよ。お主は世界を旅し、さっきあったな。想像力を得た。想像力。OK、想像力。So that is fine ある。You have traveled the world and claimed, basically achieved imagination. 想像力のないものには体験するまでその味はわからないある。Those without imagination cannot experience a flavor until they've eaten it themselves. 体験をもとに想像力を動かせれば世界中のものを食べす？違う。食うす？違う。食べるよな。食す？食す？合ってる？は？ If you use your imagination based on your experiences, you can eat food from all over the world. 食すで合ってます？合ってる？聞いたことない。食すことができるある。食すこと。へえ、聞いたことない。勉強になりました。今後使いません。それは人から聞くI listen 伝わる。それ人から伝聞でも構わないある。ただ食を求める気持ちさえあれば doesn't matter if it's second hand experience as long as you have the desire to eat 使わないのかい。使いません。普通に食うわっていう。これ食うことすることにした。食うことにした。なんていうんかな。食すこと。食うことでええんちゃう。Oh, did I read that? Second, as long desire. Yeah, just keep eating.
お師匠様のお師匠様はどうしてそのことを。
語ったあるか？違う。分かったあるか？違う。分かった？悟った使わない。
私小学生レベルだから使う。So, how did my masters realize that?
悟る。OK。それは that is。
おじいちゃん You're alive? 生きとんかい Okay, poor Vivi. This whole time I was like, I thought you died.
おじいちゃん Grandpa。
おお、ビビ大きくなっていないやるな。Oh, Vivi, you've grown up. No, you haven't. 私が想像力のことを悟ったのはビビのおかげあるよ。I acquired my imagination, the power of imagination, thanks to Vivi ある。世界のことを何も知らないビビに何かを伝えよう、教えようという協力をするうちに。協力？ No。協力かな。協力するうちに私の想像力は研ぎ澄まされたある。Is that 協力？あ、努力。Okay. I tried to convey and teach things to Vivi who knew nothing of the world and my imagination was sharpened.
おじいちゃん Grandpa。
食の道は命の 違う、生の道に。
What? おじいちゃん what?
食の道は生の道に続生ほんまかいな。ビビに生きるということも同じやるよ。The path of food leads to the path of life. ツーズっていうの？食の道はツーズの道？あ、違うか、ツーズはその最後の漢字の方か。ツーズな、ツーズ。生の道、そうなんか違う気がするけど。Sending fabulous energy. Thank you for the fabulous energy, Jazzmanny Phoenix. ツーズ。ビークと同じやるか。Oh, I forgot to translate into English. I don't know what ツーズ means. 生の道。生の道かな。The path of foods leads to the path of life. Vivi, the same is true for leaving. 生の道で合ってます。生だと違うよね。なんか生違う気がして。
Google さんよ、なんで生で訳すんかな？怖いかな？
何を見たかだけではなく、何を思い、何を伝えたのか。Not only what you saw, but what you felt, what you conveyed. 一人で生きるなら死ねばすべてが終わる。は？死ねばすべ？あ、死ねば？あ、My brain is it. 死ねばすべてが終わる。はい、わかった。わかりました。しかし、想像力は人から人に、伝達できる力、自ら命、生を人に伝える力ある。Google 先生教えて、一人で生きるなら死ねばすべて終わる。しかし想像力は人から人に伝達できる力、自らの生を人に伝える力ある。So if you live alone, everything ends when you die. But imagination is the power to transmit from person to person, the power to convey one's own life to another. 難しい。さて、私のさっき出たやつなんだっけ？残留信念。残された想像力もここまである。Now then, 残留信念どういう意味だっけ？ I forgot what 残留信念 means. Lingering thoughts. 残留信念。With my lingering thoughts and remaining imagination, this is the end.
そんなおじいちゃん、またお別れなの。It can't be, Grandpa. Are we separating again?
悲しむことはないやるよ。ビビが私を想像力する限り、私はビビのそばにいるある。Don't be sad, Vivi. As long as you continue to imagine. I wonder what word they used. 想像力 is the power to like conjure up in memory, which is imagination, but imagination feels wrong. As long as you continue to imagine me, I will forever be by your side. 食いな、食える。日々これ。これは多分簡単な感じかな。食いな、食える。日々これ。精進あるよ。簡単な感じじゃなかった。精進って何？ Striving。食いな、食える。Keep striving every day。こんなの難しいですよ。難しい。もう心が折ってしまうわ。私はデリケートなレディだから。シクシク。お師匠様。ね。Wait, why did he Winnie the Pooh away? Just さらばじゃ。消えた。お師匠様、マスター。お前ら一体何を向かって。Hey, what are you guys talking to?
え？は？
いいな、私は。修行？修行だっけ？修行をやり直すことにするある。Queen, I've decided to restart my training. 修行かな？修行だ！合ってる！よっしゃー！修行やり直すことにした。
お師匠様、ミスター。
いや、だからさ、お前ら一体何を空に向かって話してんだ？ Hey, so like I've been saying, what are you guys talking to? You're just talking to empty space, like the sky.
時短には見えなかったあるか。The day you didn't see it ある。
見えるも見えないもお前らいきなり空に向かって話し始めただけじゃないか。I mean, it's not about seeing or not seeing. Y'all were just looking at the sky and yapping.
そうあるか。時短もまだまだあるな。I see ある。That means the day is still You still have a long way to go ある。気にしなくていいよ。時短にも今度教えてあげるから。Don't worry about it. I'll teach you sometime, okay, Zidane?
は
さあ、行こう時短。まだまだわからないことだらけだよ。Let's go, Zidane. There's still a lot of things we don't know.
Oh, okay. Like what? なんかあるぞ。Hey, there's something here. Imasara! I don't need these! Everyone's already taken turns. Imasara! It's the shoes with auto haste on it. Oh. I think, well, Quina doesn't need it, but I think Freya has it on. I think literally everyone else has learned auto haste. いつでもヘイスト。ほら。ほらほら今更なんやみんなもう覚えてるわ。I only had one pair, not everyone took turns. Wait, could I go to the clock again? おじいさんの時計が止まっている。気づか最近俺たちがショットガンを誘拐する1週間前。Okay. So Grandpa is the dead. ヘルメスシューズはお高いんじゃない？かもしれない。高いかな？買ったことないな。見つかった？どっかで拾って1個しかなかったから、そのいつでもヘイストが欲しくて、最初ビビに覚えてもらって、そしてジタンは先かな。ビビでジタンでサラマンダで、その後今フライヤが入ってるんよ。シューズが。で今更2足目手に入ったので、でも私のチームも必要としてる人はもう覚えてるからめっちゃいいねん。 Alright クイーナブライブライブライバイフライヤじゃ。よし Alright 次は I need to go give a lapis lazuli to a friendly creature. Garuda. We gotta go check out a Garuda. どこだっけ? I can't believe I left the area. It was like right there too. よいしょ。待って。トレーノに用がある。I forgot. I have something to do here. I gotta give them the Stellazio. ちなみに分かったよ、ラブスミスさん。星宮だった。なんかググってみたよ。ファイナルファンタジー9。星宮とどう呼ぶのって調べたら星宮って書いてたんよ。こっちやな。もしヘルメスのショップいたら、そういう意味か。その神のヘルメスじゃなくてヘルメスでブランドね。ブランドヘルメス終わったな。忘れてたわ。あるなブランド。ベルサッチとかグチとかヘルメスな。もしヘルメスのショップ行ったら20万円以上しませんか？そういうことか。忘れてた。私はあんまりブランドのもの買わんな。高すぎて買えれんわ。一回そのお母さんがやっぱアメリカで買った方が安いから高校卒業した時にコーチのカードケース買ってくれて、それしかないよ。コーチのカードケースならあるけど、これ星宮サジタリウス、星宮と呼ぶらしいです。お母さんにも聞いたけど、いやもうフィクションの話だったらさ、読み方いろいろあるからどっかガイドブックないんって言ってたら、ググってみたら、星宮ですか、了解。あげる。
おお、よく言ったざます。いただくざます。
ザマース、スネちゃま。
サジチュリウスの星宮いただくざます。 褒美をそこどなんだっけ召使いから受け取るザバス
20万じゃないけど2万もらったよ。やったぜよ。もう一個あったんけ I think I have one more.
わらわら興味があるのはステラチオのみでざます
1個しかない I only had one. Okay, that's fine.
パチパチパチパチ。
ダダダダダダ
次は Garuda. We're gonna go get that Garuda. So I gave the Sagittarius Stellatio. I'm out of Stellatios. There was so much reading today. It took me 2 hours to actually get to solid gameplay. It did not help I was talking a lot, but there was a lot of kanji I didn't know. There was a lot of reading. Maybe if I can, maybe I'll do the side questing off stream since I did take so long to do it all. Garuda. 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 Oka. Garuda. Garuda is where? Friendly creatures. Garuda. Do I have to be in the forest? Let me check. I could go to the nymph also and give her an emerald. And oh, forest. Okay. Forest. Okay. Kita! Haya! Okay. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of me. You came quick. What's up, dude? ご機嫌うるわしゅラピスラズリはいラピスラズリはいどうぞOh, that heals that.
くわ
40 AP? ちょっと失敗 That gave me 40? And a single diamond. Uh-oh. Did I have the right thing equipped? I think... Uh-oh. That's so much. I was expecting like 20. 40? You had the thing on, right? Okay, thank goodness. Okay, so he had this on. よかった。いつもリジェン覚えたな。早かったな。おめでとう。Let's get the green beret. Do I need that much strength? I had this on before. Is this better? Yeah, this is better. Hold on, let me see if Zidane can learn anything. Okay, so we'll have Zidane learn regen then. What Zidane is done. Also, ムゴはいつでもそばにいてくれます。水、風属性を吸収します。炎、氷、雷、Holy 属性をハムし。Dang, this is a broken. Oh. This is a crazy one. モグのおまり。そうね。Well, I want Zidane to be stronger. Something with 44. Okay. Oh, and someone needs to learn cheer. 物理回避. So this is just an all-round better one. So is this 冬石のかけら. This also increases my strength. Power up します. I don't have wind magic. I mean, these aren't bad either. Defensive properties. I think I'd rather get more strength. Hold on. Can anyone learn cheer? Nope. I think only maybe Eiko can learn it. Okay, yeah, I'll give Zidane the fragment then. もう一つのかけらと合わせるが良い. There's one more fragment? Oh, I don't know if... Okay, I'll try to remember. I'll equip that then. So my strength went up. Good, good, good. Since I learned haste already. This might be a good thing to learn. This does require more as well. Because I'm gonna go give an emerald to the nymph. I'm gonna do that as well. Oh, muy cool. I think that's the levitate. No, gamble. Huh? Otto nakaru. Omajinai. Okay. You need that, Vivi. And you're still learning. Mogu wo kite! Popo? Atsukunatta. Kata kage. Yoisho. Pachi 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 pachi. Arigatou, Lovesmith-san. Pachi pachi. Alright, Nymph-san. Oh, the Jabberwock also wants an emerald. Wait, no, the nymph wants an ore and will give me an emerald. Oh, I should go do that. Okay, Ifa no Ki, okay. In the Puala Plains near the Ifa tree. So I was able to find the Garuda bird real quick. So now I'm gonna go to the Ifa tree to find the nymph. I misread, so I thought the nymph wanted an emerald. I was wrong. So the nymph gives you an emerald in exchange for 3 ores. So I'm gonna go find her real quick. Ifa no Ki. I forgot what the tree of Ifa was. But yeah, life goes on. Is this the Ifa tree? Atta! Can I park here? I don't think I can. Can I park here? Okay, a little farther. Let me park! Surely I can park here. Why can I not park? Is it because it's cracked? Let's try here. Where can I park? You didn't explain the parking mechanics here. Nazeja. Does it have to be green? Maybe it has to be green. If that's the case, that's a little annoying. Eisho. It has to be green. Okay, that changes things. Totsugeki! Find me a nymph! Oh, I wasn't at the forest yet. Oh, I am in the forest. Okay, what's up, dude? One shot, one shot. One shot, one shot. Oh, it's bleeding. Gujo, thank you for the hydrate. Give me nymph. Located in the Puale Plains near the Ifa tree. Screenshot looks like it's a forest area. I think this is the only forested area. This better be right. I'm trying to look towards the tree. I think this is the only bit of green. Yeah. Based off of that look, yeah, this is the only bit of forest. So it's gotta be here, right? Yes! Kita!
妊婦さんいらっしゃい。
you're not as naked as I thought you were. Yeah, I think Kuja is the most naked guy here. Ishite used like it. She wanted one of these, right? I wasn't paying attention. This better be good. You want more? Yosh! Okay. She's gonna rob me. Even though I have 98, it's fine. She's probably gonna ask for 3, right? I've had the ladybug, I think, ask for 2. Hi. Rob me of my inheritance. Okay. She's gonna ask for a 4th? You better give me like 50 AP. Okay, give it to Jabberwock too. Oh, 30. Okay, nice. Emerald. Okay, I got a spare emerald. This is good. So now I can give Jabberwock an emerald. Jabberwock ne? Okay. I got you, girl. So Zidane learned. Hooray. Yeah, I think he can stick with this. Well, I wonder if... Hold on, let me see something. Can Vivi wear it? I think Vivi's probably already learned it, though. Yeah, Vivi's already learned it. Okay, so that's fine. So Zidane can wear the cute little hair accessory. Kamikazari. Okay. Moguo! Jabberwock is okay in Seaways Canyon, in the forest near in the Forgotten Continent. That's where Jabberwock is? Okay. Okay. Maybe I'll hold off on the Jabberwock. I am pretty much learned. Again? Mata? I can do this many times? I didn't know I could repeat. I thought it was a one-time thing. Oh, no! Hold on. I'll do this. It's the ragtime mouse. Okay. 第1問。第15時のリンデブルーム1600円。I think we just attacked the answer, right? I don't know the answer, so I'll just use the guide. Yeah, just attack the answers. Okay. False. Atari! Yatta! Oh, this is stressful. Sengiru! 100% 君たち本物だ. Okay. I should be... try to find this guy. I thought it would be like a constant stream of questions. I didn't realize it was only one question at a time. Apparently, okay, he only gave us money though. Apparently answering all the questions gives me good EXP though. Alright, finding the ragtime mouse guy might be hard then. In various points of the game, the encounter begins similar to regular, but on world map, however, the music is different, okay? Here that answers the question. So it is just random then. There might be a video guide. Answer all the questions correctly and find the ragtime mouse one more time and it will give you a protect ring. You will also receive 5963 experience and 5963 gil. Alright. That's crazy, that's the first time I encountered that guy. It's gonna be hard to keep finding that guy then, especially now that I have the airship. I'll save Jabberwock for later maybe then, because, well, how is my AP? Hold on. Wait, what do you mean I can land in the sand? Solvi, I think I'm gonna overstock on AP now. Zidane doesn't need anything. Freya just needs that. Vivi's also only needs 8 more. So the only one who could use it is Salamander. Which also, I don't know what this ability is. これか。忍者の教え。Oh! Oh, that's crazy. Wait, hold up. Wait, do I have it equipped? So I can attack from the back lines. 16. 16? Oh, that's so expensive. But basically, I can do frontline damage from the back line. So Zidane and Salamander should definitely learn that. Otto! No! No commercials. Snooze it. Snooze it. So I'll come back to this friend side quest since 40 or 30 AP is a little much for what I have equipped. There might be more stuff later on. But I think there's only 2 more left. No, 3. So I got the Jabberwock. I can't remember if I got the Feather Circle. The one near Estogaza. I can't remember if I got that guy. So I'd have to look back. And then Yan is the final one. So I shall continue then. I will save, but I want to know what other side quest I can do. Chocographs. Yes. Okay. Chocograph hunting. Complete more of the Chocobo Hot and Cold Chocograph side quest. Return to the Chocobo Forest and Lagoon. You can until you find all the Chocograph pieces. You may have found some, but it is only at this point in the game it becomes possible to obtain all 6. The last 2 you can obtain now that you have... I do have 4, so... are available in Chocobo's Lagoon, but you may need to visit Chocobo Forest if you're missing any from that location. Well, I have 4. So the final 2, if this guide is correct then, is all at the Lagoon then. Can I go to number 21? Chocobo Hot and Cold. Maybe I'll make that the last thing, because I'm not going to Chocograph today, but if I can get the last one... Is there a list? No, that's not it. Cha-cha-cha-cha. Chocograph. Washoi, washoi. Washoi, washoi. Maybe I can't get it yet. I have the airship. Oh, I probably can't get it. I have the airship, but I don't have the Chocobo means for it. All right. Let me take my airship then to the Chocobo Lagoon. And next stream, Monday, we'll do some chocographing. Oh, you beat Final Fantasy 1 today? Nice, schoolboy, nice. Yeah, I have to remember where the Choco Feet are and how I can... Wait, I have the Chocobo Ocean ability, so I don't even need to worry about that. I just need to find Choco Feet, though. Choco Feeties! But congrats on beating Final Fantasy 1. Beat Chaos First Strider, hurts like a truck, but I did it. Final Fantasy 2, here we come. Congrats, congrats! I don't have anything special to celebrate with, but I have this, so congrats on beating it. Congrats on beating Final Fantasy 1. I don't have any, like, fancy celebratory things. Oops. これじゃない。モグオして。Alright, so tomorrow we chocographing. We gotta find the last 2 chocograph fragments, and then from there, I don't know what happens. I assume then maybe soon we'll get that final chocobo form. And then we can dig up some other... There's a whole nother thing, apparently. Okay. Apparently there's a whole other extra thing we can do with the chocobos. No worries, besides I'm just getting started to see this. I love it. I'm glad you love it. Hope your day is going good, though. It is going good. It is going great. I didn't make a whole lot of progress today, but I did get the airship. And now I'm going to do some side questing next time on stream. But as for now, I'm gonna wrap up. Who should we raid out to? Who's streaming? Who's streaming? What is Hero playing? Wait, Hero's playing a Final Fantasy game I know. Oh, Final Fantasy Tactics! We should raid Hero. We should raid Hero. I raided Nyatos before, let's raid Hero. But yeah, thanks for dropping by and letting me know. That's awesome that you got to beat Final Fantasy Uno. Good luck with 2. I'm assuming Final Fantasy 1 and 2 are probably like similar in length. I assume, you know, first 2 games of the series. So hopefully it'll be not hopefully. I'm assuming you'll have like it'll be the same duration. So you're probably gonna beat Final Fantasy 2 before I beat Final Fantasy 9. Let's be honest. Tactics interesting. Yeah, I've never played Tactics. I don't know much about it. I think it's like a top-down view like strategy game. So we'll see what it's all about. But thank you all for joining me on this illustrious day. It's a good timing to end because I started noticing the buzzing sound again with the audio. So gotta hopefully fix that by Monday. But I hope you all have a delicious rest of your nondescript, non-distinct time of day. And I'll be back Monday with more Final Fantasy IX and the Chocographs. Hopefully we'll be able to finish up this Chocograph side quest. So until then, see you then, hopefully. Good night.